controversy.
Welcome to the radio program. Jim Norton, Sam Roberts. Thank you very much for listening.
We got some breaking news.
Oh, no.
You know, in this business...
Why did I say, oh, no, like a radio hole?
Oh, no.
Oh, guys.
Oh, no. In this business, you know, a lot of times it's all about who you know and really who is into what you're doing.
Yeah.
And what opportunities that might bring.
Yes.
And I think that we might be in good shape because a very important person, I'm assuming, is a fan of somebody who's on the periphery of this show.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, how cool is that?
Just when we thought Doug Bell was done.
So funny. Did I tell you I met Elon?
I think Doug Bell might have to do one final broadcast.
Well, Doug already has an episode meeting Elon Musk.
But this is big. We need real-time commentary.
No, because
Doug should go live to talk about this. Elon Musk tweeted, and there's only one thing that this could be. Last night, right? Yeah, 3:16, baby. Last night at 3 o'clock in the morning, probably midnight, Elon's time, Elon tweeted out the following. You can ring my bell. Ring my bell.
I'm going to sue him.
No, Doug, you're handling this all wrong.
I'm suing him.
No, Doug, it's a positive. That would be Doug's reaction. Just handling it totally wrong. Like, there's so much potential here, and you found the one road to go down where this is not helpful.
Yeah, he's doing that to make a mockery of me.
I don't know. I think
he's stealing my thunder.
Never mind.
He's a felon.
Yeah, he's not a bell. He's stealing my thunder.
That was mine before it was yours.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it's somebody else's before it was Doug's.
I forget her name. Is it Anita Ward who sings that song, Ring My Bell?
Pretty sure that's right.
Is that right? Yeah. But there is a good Doug Elon Musk
But isn't that great
story.
that Elon tweets that out and we start getting
Of course.
all kinds of Doug Bell tweets?
Yeah. Yeah.
We got TV?
Yeah, please, he knows. Why no?
Why would IYK? Why would you say no? I know IYK.
Why no?
I know you K.
Why no?
You
IYNYN.
I know should be Doug's next shirt.
Why no? No, it would be letter Y, word no.
Right.
Letter Y, word no. If you know, you know.
Right. Yeah.
Why no?
Why know.
Not a bad point.
Yeah, that should be. Of course, that should be his shirt because it's like, why?
Yeah.
How'd you even get that wrong?
It's a great idea. Thanks.
No, it's just if you read into it.
Yeah, trust me.
I know what you're saying. Why no?
Yeah, why no?
Right. It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's terrible. You liked it, Nicole's Kids? Nicole mash up Nicole's Kids saying,
come on.
You can ring Doug's bell.
It brings me joy.
Yeah.
I'm going to miss Doug more than Chip.
So are you saying goodbye to Doug and Chip for a little while?
For a while, yeah.
Yeah. You just got to find Jim again.
I know. I'm busy. It's been hard. It's literally been hard to do it because I'm doing other stuff. But yeah, after a while, it's like anything else. You just kind of like, yeah, I'm doing more stand up.
Yeah,
enjoying that so much.
The tidal wave of those two came in at a time where we were all locked down. You had to build a community inside your head.
Yeah, and I was kind of like, and Doug, the fact that Doug was the best part of the pandemic that made the whole thing worth it. That made the whole earth
to you
suffering worth it for me.
If somebody said we could not have ever had the pandemic, you'd go, no, we should definitely still have had it for Doug Bell.
For Doug Bell.
Yeah,
without a doubt.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong, because you go like this. How much better off would we be if the pandemic had never happened? Well, what's the butterfly effect?
A lot of stories.
What's celebrities? A lot of celebrity stories.
True celebrity stories. There's a Kim Kardashian episode coming. Oh.
How many eps are in the can?
6 or 7.
Okay, so we still got a good 6 weeks.
There's a good amount of Bell coming. Yeah. I don't know what the latest one was, but there's they're just preloaded.
It's like when an actor dies, but he filmed so many projects.
That's exactly right.
Right, we're still watching Ray Liotta in the Cocaine
Yes,
Bear.
or Philip Seymour Hoffman after he passed away. I swear.
Right.
Bell's not dead, though.
He's just in a coma.
He's just
hiatus.
He's on he's getting himself together.
I gotta walk away for a little bit. I gotta walk away from the game.
Yeah, it was like you gotta leave him wanting more.
I think he failed, Doug.
Yeah, he did.
Doug, I think he miscalculated.
I believe he did too. Yeah, it's very funny. Good for Elon. Big fan. He's a big fan.
He loves Doug Bell. He doesn't want to see Doug Bell go.
No.
I love that Elon is trying to bring back the random tweet too. Like when people used to just tweet like whatever idea was in their head.
A
like
weird
people
thing.
Yeah, people don't really do that anymore.
It's always got to have a purpose.
Yeah.
It's got to get likes. It's got to mean something.
Elon's trying to bring back the era when Twitter was like the AOL Instant Messenger away message.
Yeah.
Right? It's just something quirky and random.
Right. Maybe he heard that song and just wrote it. Might have been on the radio, and he might have just heard it.
Maybe he had TV. He was watching some old tapes from the CW.
Possible.
That's possible.
I mean, that's almost too good to be true.
But it's possible.
Sure. Elon could afford to hire Doug to just do a show.
Really?
Yeah.
Doug doesn't come cheap.
He doesn't, but for Elon, he's got a buku celebrity stories. He would tell them.
You think Doug would do a corporate for Twitter?
With Doug? Yeah, I think so. You guys just got to keep tweeting.
Yeah, what? What does it? Stay gold and keep
fly wild and stay gold.
And keep tweeting.
Yeah, fly wild, stay gold. Tweet.
Oh, hideous.
Yeah, it's bad.
Absolutely hideous.
Yeah, it's bad stuff.
Not good.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, well.
Hey, I seen a picture of you from the weekend that we never talked about.
Oh, yeah.
Are you opera boy now? You going to the opera?
I did go to the opera.
What are you going to the opera for?
I have a bit on that. I actually forgot it, but I'm glad you said that. Well, she wanted to go.
The lady wanted to go to the opera?
And I had said, yeah, let's try it. I'll try it. And
Mike Boschetti sat in front of you?
It was like being stuck behind Stonehenge. I was furious. I was furious at the size of this guy's fucking head.
Opera tickets are not cheap.
No, we got floor seats, but I mean,
you didn't know you would have obscured vision.
I hope that guy's dead. Like I really do. Yeah, I hope he's dead.
You hope that head is rolling down a street somewhere?
It was so invasive. And she had, and it's true, look at the next picture, the guy she had in front of her, who I said whose head looked like Beetlejuice. I mean, look at this. Look at the.
I mean, it's perfect.
Look at the twerp in front of her. But she wanted to see an opera.
It was that Dennis Falcone and Mike Boschetti sitting next to each other.
That's exactly who it looked like. Yes. But she wanted to go, and I'm like, so I went and looked at operas, and I looked for time of the performance. When was a good time to go? When there was some decent seats. I didn't investigate
whether it was a good opera.
I didn't investigate at all. But I was at the cellar the night before, and Todd Barry said, "Did you check the runtime?"
Oof.
And I was like, "No," but I'm like, I didn't realize that this thing's going to be over 2 hours. It's called...
What'd you think it was going to be, a hot 90?
I didn't know. Look, it's called Loherin.
A cool 75 in and out?
I thought so. I wasn't sure.
At the Met?
Yeah, look at the runtime on it. I forget what it was.
Let's see.
Is there an intermission?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
But every play has an intermission, or every theater.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Buy
Not if
tickets.
it's a solid 75.
Yeah,
You
no
don't
intermission.
no intermission.
Yeah, but yeah, well, most performances are going to be.
I don't know where I see the runtime.
Just go to the summary and go down. They had really nice balconies, but they're way too expensive. This was a German. Yeah, go. Keep scrolling down. It should have a runtime on there somewhere.
Scroll. Only opera I've ever seen is that J.G. Wentworth commercial.
Yeah, and that lasts about 15 seconds.
Yeah.
877 cash no!
877 cash. No.
They're Vikings.
No. I'll find it.
J.G.
Yeah.
Wentworth.
I'll find it. That's fine.
All right. Wait. Yeah, it's a German opera.
Was it a good opera?
I mean,
How would you
I
know,
can't
right?
understand anything.
you can't. Well, no, what they do have at Lincoln Center, or wherever it was the.
You're not supposed
They
to
actually-
see
they
an
ac-
opera in English.
You can read it in front. They translate it in front of you. It's like texting
Yeah.
on the seat in front of you. But it's not too bright. It was actually really well done, like
Oh,
that.
right here?
Yep, yeah. And, but it's if you want to follow the story, you can follow the story.
Yeah. I mean, but yeah, there's no you don't go to if you go to an opera and it's in English, kind of a shitty opera. Like the good operas are like in Italian.
Yeah.
Everything I'm finding is that it's 4 hours.
4 hours and 45 minutes.
No.
4 hours.
No,
I thought you were going to tell me, like, no, you're way off.
No,
base.
you were way off by
No.
45 minutes.
I love that you said that too, Trav, with like insecurity.
Like, this can't be right.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm sorry, guys. Like, I don't even want to bring this to the table.
This is
I don't
probably
want.
the German version that they do. Over
This
Yeah.
is a ridiculous.
4 hours and 45 minutes.
So that's probably with intermission. It's probably
with 2 intermissions.
2 intermissions.
God.
2 intermissions.
So you go, dude.
I was livid.
5 hours.
Yeah, we're looking at 70, 85, and 80 for the 3 acts. Now, I don't know if this is like normal for operas.
Well, they have long. I think the intermissions are about 30 minutes because they want to sell drinks, and there's so many fucking people. I mean, there's a few thousand people there.
Yeah.
It wasn't sold out, but it was packed. I mean,
you can't sell drinks in 15 minutes.
Is it thousands of people? Like, is it the theater that big?
oh, it's huge. How many is it? And maybe it's. It was at least 2,000 people, maybe more.
Whoa.
It was very crowded.
See, you got to check those programs because you go through
Yeah,
70 minutes.
3,800.
Yeah, so
Oh,
I would say
wow.
there was about 2,500 there, 2,600 maybe,
That's a lot.
maybe
That's
more.
a big theater, yeah.
Oh yeah, and it's a big grand. It's no, I wouldn't say it's amazing for comedy, but for music.
Sure.
So, and this is why.
Ooh, yeah, it's huge.
This is why
Oh, my God.
I love my girlfriend because I tell her how long it is the night before, and she goes, "Ooh,
She said that was too long.
ooh," and we sat there
What time did it start?
6 p.m. So I
It
made
has to start early because
I made dinner
it's gonna go all
reservations.
night.
But me, I'm thinking, there's probably 2 shows. I had dinner
I
reservations
got to turn the room
after,
over.
and I said to her, I'm not going to make it 5 hours. And she said, well, neither will I. So the first act was an hour. And then afterwards, we went up to go to the bathroom. And I'm like, do you want to go eat? And she's like, yeah, I'm done. She was done after an
That's
hour.
all you need.
That was all we needed.
She wanted to experience the opera.
Yeah, we felt like, and by the time the second act would have been over, we would have been late for the dinner reservations. It was just, and we didn't care. Like I couldn't see because of that fucking cocksucker in front of me. I've never wanted to see a guy's head come off with a shotgun so bad in my life. That's by the way on the screen. That is a giant Earth that
I
his
can't
head
see
is
it.
obscuring.
I can't see it. I thought it was a star.
Whoops.
Okay, that's not the
Oh,
opera.
did you see my sultry picture?
Yeah.
And a lot of people pointed out that she wrote your special.
Yes, she did. I didn't catch that, but she was correct. You're special. But yeah, that is a giant Earth on the stage, and they come out, and I just didn't care about the story. They're all very talented.
Do people stay for the whole 5?
Oh yeah. But if I ever go again, I want to do it one more time I want to spend a lot of money and get a balcony seat on a 3-hour or under opera, and I want to see an Italian opera. Like, I want to try that and just see if I can get it. But I realized that this was not for me because of the seats I was in, and it was too long. I picked the wrong one to start with.
5 hours.
I mean, it's insulting.
Is that
Once upon a
atypical?
time in Hollywood twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it makes Les Mis seem brief.
You love Les Mis.
I mean, I love Les Mis.
How long is that? 3 hours?
Yeah, it's about 3 hours. For me, it flew by.
But
That's
I'm
a
like,
great
I'll
story.
take. You know what?
It's an incredible story.
I'll go to the Book of Mormon again. I haven't seen that in about 8 years. There's a totally new cast. I'll go see that again. That was funny. I love the songs. That'd be the 4th time I saw. I've seen it 3 times. That I'll go see again. Or
You and your lady go to the Book of Mormon?
yeah, we'd have a good time there.
Go to Broadway.
Much more fun.
Broadway.
Broadway.
Yeah.
Or maybe another good musical. I don't
think
like
Les Mis
musicals.
Les Mis is not performing.
No.
I don't know if I'd see that.
You
Maybe
go
I'd
see Back to the Future, the musical. They just opened that at the Rocky
That
Theater.
is opening.
I'd see it live once. I would see Les Mis live once.
So good.
I would try. Have you seen it live?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I would try that.
Hell yes.
Oh,
I've
yes,
seen
in
it live.
studio you did. Yeah.
Hell yes, I seen it live.
Yeah, one time I'd give it.
It's so good.
But opera,
But you can't see it. I mean, it's not on Broadway anymore.
I will eventually see another opera, but again, get good seats on a balcony where there's no one in front of us.
How much are the tickets? Do you mind me
No,
asking?
I don't care. It was, I think the total was like 5 something combined. It's not crazy
Yeah, it is, dude. $500 to watch a third of an opera?
for the opera.
Ugh.
No, I didn't mind it. It's Lincoln Center.
Ugh.
It was a night out.
Sounds like hell.
If my wife said I would like to go see an opera, I'd go, well, you're going to need to get a job. I'm not paying 500 and change to go sit in a...
Somebody else to go with.
yeah, you're going to need a job and a date.
I'll be honest. It was like when you see how much other tickets for things or any type of shows like that are expensive. So I didn't mind it. She wanted to go. I've never gone. I'm like, let's try it. Let's just do it. I'll do it once.
I mean, you could see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood twice for $18 a pop.
You could, but
That's
you couldn't have had
36
the
for
you
both.
couldn't have had the experience of watching a third of something and then going for dinner.
Watching the third of the opera behind a giant head. Head, move!
But it made me like those little things let you know you're with the right person. When she was like, "Let's fuck it," like
It's
she was
very good
also
when-
like,
yeah.
"Oh, and I got her so good because nobody else was going for the coat check.
Oh, of course.
Everybody else was there, so it was only she and me walking up to the. She and I walking up to the coat check, and as we walked up. There was a couple of coat check people there, and I just said to her, "Look, so what? If you have diarrhea, we'll go." And I just handed the fucking thing, and she was so fucking embarrassed. I don't.
They believed she had
Oh
diarrhea,
my
for sure.
god, yeah. Those are
Because
the-
this is like your WrestleMania exit.
Yeah.
This is like you're leaving at a. Why would anybody?
Nobody was leaving. Nobody. They were all mingling and laughing. People loved it.
Because nobody's spending 5 and change and going like, all right,
Fuck outta here.
an hour's enough.
But I knew what it would be, and I asked how long the second act was. If the second act was an hour, I probably would have stayed for Act 2 and then have done 2 hours just to see where it went.
It was 80 minutes though.
But it was an hour 20, and
Yeah.
the break had just started. And I was like, what are we doing? We're not enjoying it. It's not for me.
Imagine getting tricked like that. Like you didn't check the program.
I didn't know to, yeah.
And so Act 1 is 70 minutes, and you go, oh, that's a pretty quick Act 1. Yeah, we'll stay for this, and you don't realize there's 3.
By the way, these like box seats are cheaper because they're all like partial view.
No, they are. They're partially obstructed, but the ones that aren't are really expensive.
They're undercutting on the ones that are obstructed.
There are ones that are not obstructed views I looked at, because I looked at those obstructed views. But they're very fucking, they're over $1,000 a ticket or something like that. I was like, not even an option.
Why'd you want to go to the opera?
She just wanted to experience it. And I don't think that's crazy to one time want to try it. It's like a thing that people do. People love it. But I should have went to an Italian, like, romantic one. This one was about like a German, it was a slow-moving one where they were, fighting for honor. I didn't give a fuck.
Right.
There's a fucking fat chick who's like, the winner gets my heart.
And you're like, I don't want that heart.
Of course I don't want it.
Yeah.
No, I don't. It's clogged.
Sure.
You and your shit arteries, Tubbo.
Sure.
You should see if Matteo can suggest one for you.
Yeah, maybe he might know one. I'm sure he would. A
have him
good
perform one.
Italian. Yeah, no. Okay, look, I'll give you 500. Could you just come to the house and
Yeah.
sing?
He's great.
Just take your shirt off so she doesn't get bored.
Yeah.
Fucking-
Oh, you better watch out. You end up leaving with him. I would.
yeah, please. God bless him. Take her.
No.
Enjoy.
You end up
Oh
leaving with him.
no. No.
I'd go.
Mateo's a snack.
He is. I mean, he's a whole meal.
Well, yeah, I understand. That's much more your speed than mine.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I don't think you'd fuck Mateo,
No.
but I do think you'd lay on his chest as he sang.
I would do that.
I think that you would lay on his chest, and as you talk, you would notice that your lip was tickling his nipple and it had become erect.
Uh-huh.
Then you would flicker your tongue over the salty tip of it.
Right, as he's softly singing on my own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see that.
I would do that.
He would give his chest like tiny kisses. Just
Yeah. But just talking, the accidental tongue tickle on the salty tip, the salty nipple.
while he sings.
Yeah. Just buds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Enjoying a song.
just friends who like songs.
Yeah.
Friends listen to Endless Love.
What?
That's a good call. I should ask him what.
Yeah, he would probably
Although I
know.
did text him about something, and I got the hi-hat. I never heard back. I'm not sure if I have his current
I
number.
mean, he's selling big now.
Well, still,
You know.
it's fair, but other people get back to me.
They do.
Boss.
It's a great call. Yeah, he's a good one. I'll ask Mateo.
Yeah.
Something that's not 5 hours.
Right, or an Italian one. Like I think that those are the ones that are a German opera. An Italian love opera is kind of what I wanted to see.
I can't believe that after dropping 5 and change and leaving after a third, you're like, oh, maybe I'll go to another opera.
Because I understand why I didn't like the experience. I knew how long it was, and that guy's head in front of me. I'm not kidding. If I had gone, I would have shot him. I would have taken the heat.
That's why you can't have a concealed carry.
It was insulting to me that a guy's head is that big and he doesn't just stay in the fucking house.
You
What
think
are you doing, motherfucker? Stay home.
I mean, I got a pretty big head. You think I should not be going out in public?
Last row or stay home.
I see.
And you're not tall. He looks tall.
Yeah, you know what he was? An oaf.
Yeah, he looks oafish.
It's like sitting behind Ralph Sutton.
You think Ralph should be, if he's not out for a jog, stay your ass at
Yeah,
home?
I mean, imagine getting stuck behind Ralph Sutton in anything. He would
That'd be
literally,
a
he would
bummer.
literally block your view of a movie if you were on a plane.
There should be some kind of there should be some kind of discount you can get if there's a big head in front of you.
It made me angry.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's the opera version of people talking in the movie.
Yeah, or on their phones.
Right. Ruining the experience.
I might try that one more time, but before I do, a couple of musicals. I wouldn't mind doing like more live event stuff and more fun shit, like just silly stuff like that. But I love that she hated it. I love that she couldn't stand it.
That's beautiful.
That was great.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
That
news.
where there was no fake culture. It was like, yeah, we tried it.
You can go get a bite to eat now
Let's
and
go
talk
eat.
about how much you hated
Let's
that.
go eat
Yeah.
and just fucking hang out and then talk shit about it.
Yeah.
But oof.
I'd be so annoyed about dropping the money, though.
First of all, it's a write-off because you're an entertainer.
I mean, I guess.
It is. It's legit too. You're allowed to because it's entertainment and it's also something you're talking
I
about.
could write off something so much more fun, though.
No, understandable. I got a bit out of it, which was unintentional.
That's good. Yeah, I could write off like wrestling.
Colin
toys
was
or
so happy. So happy that I was stuck going to this fucking thing.
something. He was.
Yeah. And when he found out how long it was, he was really pleased.
I love domesticated Jim. I think it's fun.
I don't mind it either.
You and all these new experiences.
Yeah, it's you get older, you want to try different stuff, and we're all going to die eventually. So why not just try a few different things that you haven't tried?
Imagine being on your deathbed and going, and I never got to see the opera.
Imagine being on your deathbed and saying the last thing I saw was an opera.
Oof.
Yeah.
No, the last thing you saw was that big head.
That
Apparently there was
giant
an
head.
opera going on behind it.
Yeah, that's the last thing I saw is that guy's fucking neck. I hate him.
Yeah, and you know what's more annoying?
Oh,
He's due for a haircut, so you can see the hair growing on the back of his neck.
Yeah,
he's not taking care of himself.
Complete hunk of shit.
He is a hunk of shit.
She could hear me. She told me to stop because I was like, "Oh, right." I was so fucking annoyed. It's just annoying.
You were, I mean,
Yeah.
out loud vocal about his head.
I didn't say anything about his head, but I was like, ah. I was so because he's sitting up. It's like slouch in the seat, motherfucker.
Right.
You know you're a big-headed fuck.
I guess, but it's not his fault.
It is his fault.
I get
Fuck
it.
him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so annoying. Like you go to a concert or something, and some tall guys
Like
just right
that
in front of
fucking
you.
asshole at the Oscars with that shit dress you
Oh
wore.
yeah.
Just
What
pure.
was that?
I mean, she's much worse. 'Cause
Who?
it's just pure narcissism. It's like
Meat dress?
no. The she's just the selfishness of this person is just staggering.
Thames. She's a singer.
Oh, that's great.
I mean, it's like mind-numbing narcissism.
Yeah.
Florence Pugh is just happy she's in front of her.
Why? How does somebody not say, take that fucking thing off? You look, it's a nice dress if you're alone. Or a self-centered ass.
Well, yeah, that's a red carpet dress, not the dress you sit down in.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
I would love to, wouldn't you love to interview her and go, how do you think of nobody but yourself?
I mean, she would probably say yes.
Yeah.
She's trying to go viral, and she did, I guess. First, I'm hearing about it, but you guys both.
The
heard
head
about it,
in
so-
that dress looks, it's a nice dress, but
That's
again, it's a
awesome.
red carpet dress.
That's awesome.
But nobody would say anything, of course. They'd be afraid of,
Everybody's smiling.
no one's happy with that shit
Well, everybody's
dress.
smiling that you can see because she's not blocking them.
Except the guy behind her is going like this. Ugh.
Did she have it on the whole?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
and nobody fucking walked over to her and said, either take that off or put it down or get out.
Not that I know.
You can't sit here.
Not that I know.
They're such fucking pussies at the Oscars. They're such fucking pussies.
Yeah, I tell you what. At the Stanford New York Comedy Club, they would have thrown her out in a second. I witnessed it. They will. If you ever thinking, if you like a club,
I love a club that throws people out.
dude. I went to see Voss there in Stanford. One peep. Goodbye.
Good.
Goodbye.
That's what you like. You can't be afraid of appearing a certain way by throwing out a guy who slaps a presenter. You can't be afraid of appearing a certain way by throwing out a woman who wears an obnoxious dress like that. They're just the biggest pussies in show business are the Oscars. I love a club that tosses people
Oh yeah, they toss people.
out.
Eric in Nebraska.
Eric.
What's up, Eric?
Yeah, hey, next time Mike Rowe comes in, you could have him sing opera for Jimmy's girl. Maybe she might be impressed with his manliness and take care of Jim's problem for him.
He is a very good singer. And I do want to try it again though with a romantic one. I want to give a romantic.
With a romantic.
I want to see what that. I'm not going to feel romantic watching it, but I want to see what that vibe is like.
Why don't you go to a romantic Broadway show?
Like what? Rent?
I don't know if Rent is even still playing. No, there's lots of love stories on Broadway right now. They're actually singing in English. You know what they're saying?
I don't care about that. I always
What's the difference?
Opera's a thing. I want to just see. If I'm going to see it's got to be a musical I want to see. Book of Mormon I want to see again. It's been years. Most of them I have no interest. Miss Saigon maybe I would see because everybody says it's good.
Miss Saigon still
Oh,
playing?
I don't know. I'm just mentioning ones I was aware of. Is it gone?
I don't know.
Yeah, I remember that from
Cats I wouldn't see.
Cats is gone.
Cats
I
has
mean,
been
no, I
gone.
know, with
These
the
are
garden
all
party.
like decades old musicals.
I
I
don't
see
wanna
Harry
see.
Potter.
Oh, fuck him.
The guy, Harry Potter. That little British wizard. Fuck him.
Yeah, I don't want to see that shit.
Oh, go see A Beautiful Noise, the Neil Diamond musical.
What is that?
It's
I
a
just told you.
Neil
No,
Diamond musical.
I mean, what is? Is it
It's
just
a musical
song?
based on the songs of Neil Diamond.
Yeah. They sing
That's what they
Sweet
do now.
Caroline.
Broadway has lost all of its culture.
Yep.
Like everything is
Yeah.
just like, here's a famous singer's songs or here's a movie
Right.
that you liked when you were a kid that's
That I
a
don't need-
musical now.
I don't need to see. I don't need to see that. I don't need to see Neil Diamond song. I love Neil Diamond. I'd rather watch him sing them.
That trash Winter
doesn't do
Garden
that.
Theater literally after Cats went from Rocky the musical
Yeah.
to Beetlejuice the musical to Back to the Future the musical. There's just no culture left
Yeah.
on Broadway.
They are promoting that hard,
I seen it. There's a giant Back to the Future
Yeah.
billboard walking through now.
and that is not something I'm interested in.
No.
Marty, it's the Libyans. The Libyans.
I heard some of the songs, like because
Have
it's-
you?
well, it's been in the UK for like a year.
Are they on YouTube?
I don't like that you said the UK.
I'm sorry.
You're mad about that.
It's
I get that.
It's in England.
He's trying to be a little more cultured.
But if he
and
could
you
get
caught him.
If he could get away with it, Travis would say they've been showing this across the pond for over a year.
I say across the pond.
He was trying to, but he
you?
knew that you would have grabbed him for it.
No, I'll say across the pond next time.
Mucking about.
I hope Einstein's okay.
Yeah, I don't want to see that.
Do they sing Power of Love?
Hope Huey Lewis sues him.
I mean, I would
I
probably
mean,
get the rights before they just did it.
Yeah, this is the original cast recording.
What are some
Oh, here
other?
we go.
There you go.
Okay, you want to see this?
Ollie Dobson. That's a British sounding name, isn't it? I mean, this is.
This would be better than what I saw, though.
It's just the hits, though. This isn't a. Marty doesn't sing the song in the movie.
No.
It's just the soundtrack.
It's a
And
great
he's
song.
holding a mic. You shouldn't be holding a mic.
This might be a performance.
Yeah, there's a performance of it.
Oh.
Like the Tonys or something.
Oh, I see. Okay. I hate the horns.
Like, I'll just listen to Huey Lewis in the news.
All right,
Yeah, I mean, but that is
absolutely
when you're
done
doing
with this.
Back to the Future, the musical. That's what the people who go, like the tourists, would be like. Oh, I hope they do Power of Love. It's like they didn't. It's not. They didn't sing it in the movie.
I don't even like Power of Love. I'm only thinking of the opera, comparing it.
That guy's mannerisms were also very hateable.
Yeah, I
Wow,
don't disagree.
He's performing. What about that? Is Great Scott a song? Go up there. Is that right there? Is there a song called Great Scott?
Yeah.
And they went to Britain's Got Talent?
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
This is what we're
This is
looking
going to be
for.
a lip sync. Oh no, it's not.
Oh, no, this is...
Well, this is my song. The power of love is a curious thing. They go up there, weep, make another man sing.
I mean, he's got a good voice, but
Why'd they act? Oh,
I bet-
this is
I
a
bet-
bit. It's
yeah.
a bit. It's a bit.
Oh, is that the principal?
Audition's over, McFly.
Yep, that's the principal.
It's a. Oh, this is a bit.
I don't understand. That song is crap. You're a slacker, McFly, from a whole family of slackers. Face it, you've got no talent.
Oh. Whoa. Set change.
wait,
here comes-
what the fuck?
He is not Christopher Lloyd, is he?
Oh, God.
Great Scott!
Hey.
Marty! Marty, I've just become the world's first time traveler!
I remember from the movie.
Time traveler. Go back.
That's me.
Did he say a time traveler?
Time machine with...
Go.
Great Scott!
Nervous idiot.
Marty! Marty, I've just become the world's first time traveler!
He said Trevor. He did say Trevor. Unfortunately,
You fucking nervous
he
fool.
went Trevor.
And right now he's thinking I just said Trevor.
Yeah.
Do it with some style.
I told him we should lip sync the dialogue.
Architect, a tic-tac tech. I speak with fire on the cosmic trek. I sorted through
This is
the
so
pores and quirks.
bad.
If for once I knew I made a thing that really works, it's a time machine that goes both ways.
I had so sick of Back to the Future.
You don't like Back to the Future?
It was a fine movie.
Yeah.
I've had enough of the nostalgia for this.
It works. It works. It works. It works.
Do you think that the guys who like put this book together and everything realize that they sold their soul?
I mean, I love this movie. It's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
It's a perfect movie.
Yeah.
This is so bad.
It's bad.
This is why I hate musicals. And when did you ever see Book of Mormon?
Yeah. No.
When they do Andrew Rannells sings at the fucking I forget what song. Oh, I think they sing I Believe. And you're like, yeah, I get why people would go and see that. They did the Tony Awards. It was great. It was funny. This is just awful.
This is tourist Broadway.
Oh, yeah.
This sucks.
This is like, let's go to the Winter Garden.
Yeah, this is.
This is so bad.
Embarrassing.
They're all smiling.
Well, I think Simon Cowell just looks like that.
Yeah, he doesn't
Yeah, I
have
can't
any
help
other
it.
face. Yeah.
Yeah. He's also chewing and frowning.
Yeah, it's voluntary facial paralysis.
I hate dance numbers.
You don't like dance numbers?
No, I don't actually.
Oh.
They all kick their feet and spin at the same time. Fuck you.
You know,
Dance numbers suck.
the whole
Breakdown.
all together.
This is so bad.
The solution was sublime.
The guy who wrote these songs had a dream to write Broadway songs. He wanted to be like Andrew Lloyd Webber or something, you know?
This is really
It
awful.
works, it works, it works.
Oof.
A space and time funicular, but it's vehicular because it works.
Because I'm so sick of this movie anyway. Like, it was a good movie.
The world will write my story in.
I just don't have. I don't think I have any respect for any musical.
You can stop there.
Well, any musical based on a movie.
Doesn't matter.
I can't imagine having respect for it. I'm okay the other way. A movie based on a musical.
Like Moulin Rouge.
Both ideas suck.
Was the Moulin Rouge? That wasn't on Broadway, or was it?
Yeah. I think so.
Oh, fucking.
It's possible. I like the Moulin Rouge because of the geeky,
That's just a good
I-
Yeah.
Fuck you.
No.
That's just a good song.
I hate that song.
You don't like that song? They brought together all the female powerhouses of the era.
Oh, I wish I would have known. I would have different feelings about it.
Yes.
Thank you for pointing that.
You didn't
Thank you
know.
for bringing that to my attention. Despise Geechee. I mean, it's terrible.
Do you know what? Ooh.
I can't. I just.
You don't like this song?
No, I don't actually. Fucking sucks.
Oh, yeah, that's when Lil' Kim was still the queen, right?
Yeah. This is way before Nicki Minaj.
Some real heavy hitters in this one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And they mentioned him by name at the end.
Ah. As I swear. Fucking hate French.
You hate French?
Yes, I do. I took 2 years of it in high school.
Didn't like it?
No, and I don't like French food. It's the
No?
most overrated cuisine on the fucking planet.
It's a romance language.
It's not. It's all fucking phlegm-building milk products. But we have taken the chicken and put milk on it. Fuck you.
You wouldn't see Maya at the Moulin Rouge?
No, I wouldn't see this if they were going to come in here and do it for nothing. I'd leave.
You'd be excited if Maya came
I
in
would
here.
be. I'd be excited if any of them came in.
I'm not saying I wouldn't interview them.
No, they only sing the song.
No,
Yeah, they just sing.
I couldn't keep a smile plastered on my face for this shit.
Pink looking good.
Pink
She's
was looking
sexy.
good. Pink
What
was
year
looking
is this? 2010?
No, way before.
Oh, is
that.
it?
Yeah.
Kitty, yeah. This is very bad.
2002.
This was the only thing that got us through 9/11. When you look at it.
That's true because it felt worse. You're like, wow, all right. There are tragedies that will make me feel less pleasant.
I thought this brought America back together.
No, I disagree. This absolutely sucks.
You don't like it when?
No, I
Here,
don't.
Wait,
I
you like this, right, Troy?
I like. Is that? Don't tell me who that is. That's not Eve. That's
That's
Lil' Kim. I don't
That's
know.
Lil' Kim.
I like her. I do
queen.
like Lil' Kim.
the notorious K.I.M.
I like her a lot.
What happened to Eve?
Eve.
Yeah.
I don't know. Kanye
around.
mentioned her in a song, and
She's around and she still looks really good.
she was a Rough Rider.
All right, let me turn. This is worse mix than other things I've heard.
I can't turn it down. I don't know how.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, I can't say that I would be anxious to see the Moulin Rouge on Broadway.
No.
That wouldn't be my pick.
No. I can't think of one thing on Broadway I would want to see. Honestly.
But do you know what's on Broadway?
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't
Yeah.
know. If you just check a couple of musicals, maybe I'll go see one.
Yeah, is there anything?
Or a play. that's-
Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella,
No.
Book of Mormon,
Yes.
Wicked.
Oh, I saw Wicked. It was fucking terrible.
You didn't
Was it
like
bad,
Wicked?
huh?
People love Wicked.
And I sat next to Oprah Winfrey.
And you still didn't
Did
like
you
it.
really?
Hated it.
How did Oprah
How
like
close
it?
were you to her?
She was like in the row right in front of me like that.
Was
And it
Oprah?
just-
Was
and I
Oprah
fell
in?
asleep.
Did she
You
like
did?
it?
I don't know. I fell asleep. And the girl I was with, the girl I was dating, Abby. You remember Abby?
She wanted you to be just a regular
She
guy.
wanted me to enjoy it because she was so excited.
It was the
about
opposite of Jim's experience.
Yes.
Did she like it?
She liked it,
And you fell asleep.
and I fell asleep, and I hated it. And she got so mad at me
Why? You're a coxman. You're busy.
because she's like, the tickets were so expensive.
Oh,
She didn't
Yeah.
want him to be a coxman.
No, but she took him.
No, but the real reason she was mad, and this is true, Troy was still a coxman.
Yes, he was. She
And
took him.
And the girl at the time was like a normal girl and didn't want him to be a coxman.
She was trying to tame the beast, and she paid for tickets.
She did.
How long into it did you know this sucks?
I mean, immediately.
You went to you didn't fall asleep. You went to sleep.
Yeah.
You know,
And the seats are uncomfortable. I'm a big guy, so seats are uncomfortable.
right.
and-
Plus that
oh.
big thing between your legs.
Yeah, of course. Pay for an extra ticket.
Right. Where am I going to put this thing?
It was
I
terrible.
don't know if I'd see that or not, but
Go see MJ.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
so
I loved
funny.
it. They're making
It's
him-
just so funny.
He got a
They
musical.
made it. It's gonna be
Yes.
nominated for Tony.
Yeah.
It's
rules.
called Ouch.
It's wild.
It's all lies. It's all lies. Lies and accusations.
Yeah.
Go see Hamilton.
People,
No, I don't give a shit about that.
people love Hamilton. I'm not interested in
I
Hamilton.
could give a fuck about that.
I watched
And
it
then
on
the Bill
Disney
of Rights
Plus. It
came
was
back
good.
and then said, did they?
It did the most for Aaron Burr since that Got Milk commercial from '94.
The songs are very good.
In what?
But it's a very cool teacher vibe.
Oh, 100%.
What is?
Hamilton.
Hey, I don't want anything that's going to teach me anything.
They're
You don't
making
wanna learn, okay.
they're making 2 movies out of Wicked. Wicked, like they're adapting it to a film, but it's going to be 2, part 1 and part 2.
Yeah, I'll just go see Book of Mormon again. I found something I like.
Yeah,
I'll
that's-
go see it
yeah,
again.
go see
I
it.
don't have a problem with that. I mean, it's a good show.
You did see it.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
It's
of course,
great.
it's a good show.
Very funny.
Menopause the musical. Oh,
Oh my God.
I mean, that's not Broadway. That's in
No, this-
Englewood,
yeah.
New
Yeah.
Jersey. But yeah,
The opening number, Tamps. We can get rid of our Tamps.
Tamps. Who needs them?
The stage setting is just a dried out cave.
oh, what a bad idea for me.
Menopause. Yeah, fucking the background. There's a bunch of husbands hanging themselves. Oh, this cranky cunt.
Go see Mr. Saturday Night with Billy Crystal.
Yeah,
I've seen that.
This is the
you
Broadway.
could see Chicago.
Yeah, you can see Chicago.
Don't
He had
want
it
to.
coming.
Don't want
You
to.
can see Chicago.
Mr. Saturday Night, is it a musical?
Yeah, it's a musical.
Is he
based
in
on-
it?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
The final performance. Oh, September 4th.
I went to
you
the
got time.
premiere of that, actually. That was
Of
where
the
De Niro,
movie?
the first time, no, the play.
Oh, okay.
In 2003, I took my ex-girlfriend, and that was where I asked De Niro for a picture. He goes, I can't right now because a lot of people ask.
And now look.
Now look at you. He's spanking you and you're introducing your friends to him.
Make me have a comer.
What? Why did you say that just now?
I didn't mean to.
Don't say that again.
Yeah, I enjoyed Mr. Saturday Night.
Yeah, go see that. It's a new musical comedy.
You can go see that.
Same cast, isn't it? The original cast or no?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if it's.
That looks like David Paymer in the back. Am I nuts?
I don't know his name, but I
Yeah.
know him.
No, that's him.
He's in everything.
Because of who you are, buddy.
Things didn't work out with you and that girl, Troy.
No, unfortunately not.
How long after that were you on the fritz? I guess.
Probably a year or two later.
Didn't she leave her late parents' pottery over at your place?
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
Do you still have it?
No, I threw it down the garbage chute.
How long after?
And, wait, did it make it?
No,
How do you know?
because you could hear it smash when it landed in the garbage chute.
So how long after your relationship ended, you toss the pottery?
So I moved to New York with her, and then we were here for maybe about 3 years together. Maybe
Oh, that's a while.
4 years together, and then she got a modeling contract and left. She would move to Miami, and so we broke up. And then she left all her stuff, her like her mom's like pottery,
late mother's
pottery stuff. And I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't want it anymore, so I just threw it all in the garbage chute.
Did she ever ask for it?
No.
No, she
But I'm
probably,
glad she didn't, because
probably
it doesn't
missed
exist anymore.
Why you never spoke again?
No, we're cool.
Oh.
No, we're friends. But yeah,
Were you sad when she wanted to move?
no.
You were done. A model paid. That's how Troy and my last. A model paid to take Troy to Wicked, and fucking
he went to sleep.
and fucking and he just was like, "Fuck this shit," and dozed off.
But guess what he had ready for her?
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, I just embarrassed her all over the place.
You did?
Well, because she wanted to get me into yoga back in the day.
Uh-huh.
Like, she was the first one who was like, I want to go do yoga with you. And all I had was these, like, little shorts, these tiny little shorts. And
Inappropriately small?
Inappropriately,
Okay.
like, comically inappropriately small.
Right,
That's all I
like-
had.
But you could see the bulge.
And my during yoga, I would let my balls fall out. She got so mad at me about that.
She was embarrassed.
Oh, yeah, she was pissed at me for that.
You didn't wear underpants with your
No,
small shorts?
I don't now, still no, but
You should.
No.
With those shorts.
no,
I mean,
no. You gotta let shit move around.
Yeah, in a way.
I get you.
On a plane, I like to fly no underpants. I'll wear underwear now, but on a plane, sweats and no underwear. It's
But
more
you don't wear
comfortable.
inappropriately short shorts.
No, I wear loose sweats.
Right, that's
but you
a
can
little
still see
different.
my helmet print.
Nice.
No, Troy's like testicles hang out of the leg.
Yeah, no, mine.
Yeah,
I
it's a
don't
little
do that.
different.
Yeah.
It's a little, I could see where she'd be upset.
Yeah, I mean, I was I was just uncultured and
Right.
yeah, she was definitely beyond me at
Compared
that
to
point.
now.
Yeah, now I'm super cultured, but
Well, beaten down and cultured are two different things.
I am definitely I'm beaten down at this point.
Okay, that's to more accurately
Yeah,
describe. Okay.
Because after a while, you're like, all right, I'm beaten down, but even if I say I don't let myself get beaten down, then what?
And can you
Then I'm
look-
just by myself again.
Yeah,
Plus, it's like to want to do more. Can you imagine the experiences this guy had?
Oh, why is this an everyday?
Can you imagine?
Why is this
You
an
got a
everyday
plaque
thing now?
celebrating your.
You got
your
a plaque.
conquest.
Why is this an everyday thing now?
Because it boggles my mind, and I think a lot of us in here, the experiences that you had on a regular basis. It's just, what a life, Jim. Am I right?
Troy lived for free the life I paid handsomely for.
That's right. That's right.
And you have an amazing career, and you're successful, and
Right.
here I am.
You said average wrong, but I.
I mean, it's incredible.
Yeah.
It really is something to be. It's something to behold, in my opinion.
All right, let's move on.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you didn't want to talk about it. I didn't realize it made you uncomfortable.
No, it's just every day. This is the same conversation.
I just love that you threw the pottery of a model's mother down the fucking chute.
That's how little it meant to him.
That's a guy who gets laid a lot.
Yep.
Hey, this model moved to Miami. Let me get rid of her late mother's shit.
Yeah.
Real coxman.
Yeah, that's what a coxman does.
And she was like a real model, like
Beautiful.
a working
Sure,
model.
she was gorgeous. Yeah.
Like you would drive by a salon and see her in the window advertising hair products. Like a very successful. And when she would introduce herself and say, "Yeah, I'm a model," you wouldn't go, "For what?"
Right,
You'd go,
right.
That, yeah, of course, that checks out.
Yeah. Maybe you try to be funny and say citizen,
That's fun.
Thanks.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah, Troy would fall asleep in a Broadway theater.
I'm sure it's
next to Oprah.
Embarrassment to her.
She paid for Oprah seats too.
Yeah, they were good. They were really
Yeah,
good.
that's good tickets.
Yeah. Did Oprah fall asleep?
I don't think so.
But you can't say for sure because you were asleep.
I was snoozing.
You didn't like it.
It was so bad.
She must have been so
Was it
pissed.
boring?
It was just boring. It just drags on. The songs are stupid.
But you know what? They were dumb.
They were so dumb.
But it's I mean, and that's why you, Jim, were so like happy about leaving the theater on the same page. Because I mean, whether it's your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or husband, you can't turn somebody into what you want them to be. Like you just can't.
You can't. And not that I mean, look, if one person likes live shows and you don't, you could still be a good couple. But I appreciated the fact because I would have stayed if she wanted to stay. Like, look, you want this, we'll stay. I'm here already. I'll live with it.
No, but if you're dating the type of person
to LA flight, it's a return flight from LA, 4:45.
Oh, you mean the time? Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're dating somebody that is the type of person that goes, these songs are stupid, I'm going to go to sleep. That is who they are. Like, like it's not like that would shock you. Like their behavior leading to the play would not dictate that they would say, this is stupid, I'm going to take a nap.
But in some relationships, they think they could just beat you into submission.
I don't know that they think that cynically, but they do think that, oh, no, he's like that because once I expose
once
him,
he sees it, he'll like it.
Once he sees it, like, I know deep down who he is. But they're not looking at who you are deep down. They're looking at
who they want you to be.
Who they want you to be.
Yeah.
And I was also like 26 years old.
And just throwing that thing around.
I was in a relationship with her. And I was like, I got to ditch her.
Do you feel like you wanted to, go ahead?
I was like, I was living in New York.
Right.
And I was like, the relationship is kind of petering out, and she's going to move somewhere else for a contract. So it's like, I gotta get out there.
Let me ask you this. When you were in that relationship, did you look around and were you still, because you're not there anymore, but then were you in the mind frame of like, this is a lot of wasted opportunity? Meaning looking around and going like, look at the fun things
Yeah, of course.
I could be doing and the fun people I could be with.
And we stopped having sex.
Why?
It's a long story.
Okay.
But it turned into like a friendship.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
But you didn't want that.
Well, not at 27. No, I living in New York.
You stopped totally?
Totally.
For how long did you not have sex?
Probably for like the last year or two.
Jesus.
Did you want to?
Yeah, of course.
And she was like, no?
It seemed like she had issues that made it hard for her in that area. And
all right, it happens.
Yeah.
And on one end, you wanted to be sensitive. But on the other end, where it's very sensitive, you wanted to put that in.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and then it was like, okay. So then we just became buddies,
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
And we weren't made for each other.
No.
She was just a completely different person. She was like obsessed with Christmas, and it just drove me fucking
You hate
nuts.
Christmas?
I hate Christmas. I hate Christmas.
Do you really?
hate it.
What a Grinch.
He does. I mean, but I know that about you, that you hate Christmas.
But I would come home every day from work, long day at work, and she'd be blasting Christmas music, blasting it.
Only during the holidays?
It would start like November 1st all the way through, every day blasting Christmas.
You don't like Christmas songs.
I hate Christmas songs. I hate Christmas.
Why do you
the
hate
spirit.
Christmas?
What a screw.
I enjoy it.
Right, what a Scrooge.
I hate Christmas because I had a miserable childhood. My parents were divorced. They immediately remarried, made us be in families with people that were complete strangers.
Right.
And we were forced to keep going to these Christmas parties with other people that I didn't know. My mother was insane about Christmas as well, like lunatic about
Oh,
Christmas.
there it is. There it is.
She'd have up like 4 or 5 Christmas trees in the house.
So you don't like it now, though, that you can do what you want? Like now you can just see people you want to see?
I have PTSD.
I get it. If
It's triggering.
Yeah, if it's his mother,
Sure.
like just obsessed with Christmas, and that has bad memories. Yeah, I get
Does
that.
your fiance like it?
She doesn't carry this. She's fine with it.
She's fine, just a mild celebration, gifts.
But like, I'm sure that the Christmas tree, it's not that type of obsessive behavior probably presented itself in other ways. And so that Christmas tree thing is not just about being obsessed with Christmas. It's about having
And my
a mother that would do obsessive things like that.
crazy obsessed.
Yeah,
She lived in New Jersey, so on Christmas Eve we would have to go out there for Christmas. So we would be opening our Christmas gifts Christmas Eve, and she'd be calling, "Where are you? Why are you not coming out? Are you leaving? When are you leaving? When are you leaving?" So we'd have to like hurry up and do all our Christmas gifts, and then run out to New Jersey.
So it's more of a chore than anything.
Oh, it was terrible. It was a nightmare.
Plus, it's a high stress, not just
Yeah.
all that anxiety, or
I
high
get it, I get
strung all the time. There's tension.
And then-
Always a lot of
a
tension.
lot of tension. Then you get out there and I have a stepdad that I don't like, and then
didn't
he
like
has kids that I don't like.
Yeah.
And then it's like I have to celebrate Christmas with these people that I just don't like, and I just sit in my room. It was a miserable time, and I hate it now.
We should get you to recapture Christmas.
Wouldn't it be great
To
to
get Troy to reset for Christmas so you can enjoy it as an adult with your lovely fiance and your
Yes.
friends. You could do whatever you want now.
The
especially
12
'cause-
days of Troymas?
Especially because you can do it in Florida where it's warm, so you don't have to have a traditional.
Yeah, you and your girl, and if you want to go to a party with your friends, you go to a party with your friends and it's people you want to see. That's why I like it. I don't have to do anything I don't want to do.
You could get a fake tree in any color. It could be classless.
Yeah, with little
Like-
with little Elvis fucking bulbs on it.
What about an Elvis tree?
Like a Christmas Hawaiian shirt and shorts?
Oh.
Yeah, aloha, baby.
Have a blue.
That is kind of cool.
That's
I
cool,
like
right?
Elvis singing that.
Do you like the McCartney song?
I don't mind it.
Wonder for Christmas time.
It's a great song.
Oh, it stinks.
Great song.
It's lyrically the worst thing I've ever heard.
Do-do-do-do.
I forget what the
Wonderful Christmas Time?
it's
No,
so it's like a fucking high school student wrote the words. McCartney is such a genius lyrically, but that is so terribly written. Oh, come on, I can't.
You're so wrong.
No, it's
I'm
pretty
not.
sick. You don't
It
need.
sucks.
Sometimes when you're just creating
I don't
a
mind
holiday
the chorus.
anthem.
Wonderful Christmas. Like I don't mind McCartney singing, but the lyrics are childlike shit.
Lyrics are great.
It's Christmas. Of course, it should be childlike.
No, not in a good way.
John Lennon said that Paul McCartney writes granny music.
Here, the
He
mood
wrote
is right.
64, right? Yeah.
So
Here
what?
it's up.
We're here tonight.
Because McCartney's about having a good time.
Yeah.
Like, he's not worried. Like, he doesn't, like, oh, what am I really trying to say here? He's like, let's have some fun,
Yeah, but this
guys.
isn't fun. This again, the chorus is good.
It's a lot of fun.
Oh, here we go. The party's on.
You would sing this with him if he asked.
I would. McCartney's got a good vibe.
Yeah.
Oh,
he would
this
fit in well in the
st-
studio.
Not only would I sing this
Great
with
vibe
him,
in here.
I would lip sync this into Heather Mills' Stump. Oh, this
They're just
fucking
having fun.
blows.
Troy's pretending he's on the phone so he doesn't have to listen to this
He
Christmas
hates
music.
it. He knows it's shitty. That part?
It's great.
It's of
Not
the
great.
time, you know.
Special effects in this are great.
Oh, you like this part?
It's good.
Ding dong.
Yeah, it's a Christmas song.
I know.
I'll vibe out hard to this song at Christmas.
It's not the
No.
opera.
No, but it's not good. This, you like this, the toot the
I
trick?
like all of the song.
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Yeah.
I think you're afraid to acknowledge how awful it is.
No.
Nah, top to bottom, this rules.
I like Christmas songs. This is a great one.
I don't mind them, but this is
Travis likes Christmas more than the average person for his trauma.
I like to go real hard in the other direction.
That's great, yeah. He likes to drive around and just boom menorahs.
You like this song?
It doesn't bother me. I love Paul McCartney, though,
Right.
So he does no wrong to me.
You got Elvis doing Christmas songs, McCartney doing Christmas songs. That's where we can start.
I mean, they're fine.
Because it's Elvis.
I'm not
and-
seeking them out, though.
I see.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
But he's
Oh,
also.
hold on. Ding dong, they're practiced.
Yeah.
My guy's not. He's like, we did the music. Let's do some lyrics real quick and just get a Christmas song out.
Yeah, it's what this is. It's fucking lousy.
What?
Mike, do you like this?
Nah, it fucking sucks.
Mike likes EDM.
Good for Mike. The
Mike
chorus again. I'll say it again. The chorus I enjoyed. There you go. That's peppy.
There it is.
And he's McCartney.
That's all we're doing.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm not having a wonderful Christmas time. I'm having a miserable Christmas time.
Break it down.
It's Christmas in March. This is great. We needed this to end the winter.
Yeah.
Troy's feeling better.
Fucking freezing.
Wow.
It's windy.
I feel great because it's not Christmas.
All right, the mood is. Can we please with this shit?
You know what? That sucks. If you have seasonal depression and even the beginning of the winter sucks
fucking
because
terrible.
most people,
You
they're
do.
like, winter sucks after Christmas because you get like,
Yeah.
the build up to Christmas is good enough that who cares what the weather's like.
Yeah.
But Troy hates the whole thing.
You don't
November
like
to April.
decorations?
November to April. I could get
You don't
rid of
like
all-
Thanksgiving?
I like eating Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
food,
it's nice.
But as soon as Thanksgiving's over, you're fucked.
I hate it.
Yeah.
You
like
don't watch the
Florida.
parade?
Love Florida. No, I don't watch the parade.
He turns it off right before the end,
Right before Santa comes.
before that asshole shows up.
Ho, ho, ho.
What was that?
Set up. Oh, Troy.
Oh, Mike in Vermont brings up a real good point. What's up, Mike?
Troy, don't let these guys fuck with you. You would get in the Christmas spirit more if there wasn't so much fuckery during the Christmas gift exchange.
Oof. I just realized
That's
how
a
much,
good point.
how much more that hurts now.
Troy's had a great 2-year run.
Travis, do you feel bad about hijacking the contest to make sure that Troy gets all the bad gifts?
Troy
Now
got
that-
$40 last year.
That's right.
And a chip t-shirt.
And a chip t-shirt.
I do
So
like the chip t-shirt.
I don't know what you're talking about, me hijacking anything.
do you feel bad about
Everybody wants to get Jim, and Troy got Jim.
And I learned my lesson.
They're out to get you, dude.
They know.
You know that, right?
They like pouring salt in the wound.
They do. Do you think that Christmas will go better now that they know that it's traumatic for you, or worse?
I think it'll probably go worse.
Yeah.
They'll probably amp it up.
Do you
this year.
prefer to be in Florida for Christmas?
I prefer, Florida all the time.
Even in the
You could
summer?
have said any day.
I love New York, May, June, September, October, November.
But not July, August. Yeah.
It's rough.
a little gross. Yeah.
I mean, it's grosser in Florida in July and August.
No, because the smells in New York are worse than Florida.
I got a pool. You got
In New York?
Volcano Bay. Down
I forgot about
That's true, you got
Volcano Bay.
Volcano Bay.
You got the beach on either side.
They got beaches here.
Yeah.
Jones
Beaches
Beach.
in Staten Island.
dump.
Atlantic City. It's a nice beach.
There's like syringes on the fucking beach.
There is.
Exactly.
Not in
We don't
Florida.
have to bring them.
It's character, yeah.
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 Maybe I'll do a Florida trip.
Oh, Florida's great. July and August is rough in Florida, though.
Those are the two worst months. But
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. But other than, the idea of like, other than the smells, New York is better in July and August than Florida.
We should
But
make a
if you
show
want
for it.
space, if you want a pool, if you want Volcano Bay,
Yep.
if you want every restaurant that you can imagine,
I'm getting into pickleball. Play some pickleball.
pickleball will be good. It's tough to find
Yeah.
a pickleball court here.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, and you got your own private pickleball
That's right.
area.
I do.
That's actually quite luxurious. And I love luxury.
I do too.
Yeah.
I'm a gentleman who enjoys kicking my feet up.
I get that. I totally get that.
I like luxury. I like old man vibes in a restaurant. Quiet.
You like that?
Fucking love it. Fuck all mute. I don't want a DJ. If I walk into a restaurant and see a DJ, I start a small fire in the bathroom.
Good for you.
You just walk out.
I hate it.
This isn't arson, it's protest.
Yeah, exactly. It's a statement. This sucks.
Clogging up the toilet bowls and then flushing.
Yeah,
Just-
like a fucking like a mentally ill prisoner.
Yeah.
I don't want that shit.
You could have just asked us to turn down the music.
Yeah, no, I'd like a medium well done steak, please, with no butter. Thank you kindly.
Right.
I want to be called sir. Don't introduce yourself. Hi, my name is so and so. You're sir. I don't give a shit. Stop being friendly. Just politely
You
ask
like
what I
a friendly
want.
server.
No, I like a friendly server doing their job and saying, "Hi, can I take your order, please?" "Yes, thank you," and then not fucking it up. That's all I want. Write it down. Don't fuck it up.
You don't want them
that fake friendly shit annoys me.
to sit down at the table with you as they write the order.
I've never had that actually.
Really?
As long as they write the order. I don't like when they try to show me how great their improv skills are and they can memorize
I don't
it.
like that either.
No, you don't need to be off book, stupid. This isn't an audition.
Yeah, no, I've never met anybody that prefers a
They
memorization.
always fucking forget mustard. Always.
Well,
I get that.
That's probably because people so rarely ask for mustard with their steak.
Yeah,
For their eggs. I understand.
they're eggs.
That it's
Eggs.
Yeah, I know. I like
The
a nice
eggs.
I like a nice deli mustard.
Yeah,
But fuck it, I
They have to
hate
go
when they
buy some.
some
they
people
have to
do
go to the deli.
Yeah.
Kosciuszko Polish mustard is phenomenal.
You love that.
Love it.
Yeah, I've heard good things.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. I'm in the minority. And it does kind of make me an asshole. I get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you know that.
I know it.
You know that walking in, you own it,
I'm very comfortable with it.
and I love that for you.
Yeah, me too.
You know.
But that's the type of vibe I want in a restaurant. A steakhouse.
Mm-hmm.
No vibe whatsoever. You know, I don't want to hear music. You want to hear the clink of plates and silverware.
I got you.
Hushed conversations.
Yes.
Why? Because they all have a lot of money and they're wearing nice jackets.
That's why they're having hushed conversations.
Hushed, polite conversations.
An establishment where gentlemen of luxury would come down to have
Yeah, I wouldn't want a DJ
meal.
there. Like if it's loud in a bar, that's different. But
A
like,
bar's fine. That's what you're there for. But if I'm having a steak,
What about
I'm
ping
gonna have
pong
some-
club?
a ping pong club,
Yeah.
maybe in fucking, in
around the
Vietnam, I wouldn't mind it.
Different type of club.
Sure, I'd love to see how many ping pong balls you can drop.
I saw they got the signs up.
Yeah, they're putting that ping
Outside
pong club in
Caroline's?
where Caroline's was immediately.
Yeah. I mean, you got to use the space for something.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, sure.
I hope she opens somewhere else.
me too.
She's a good club owner.
Yeah, I mean,
Pays well, and she never fucks you on money. Like, it's just, that's all you want.
they're still doing the New York Comedy Festival,
course.
right? Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe they'll do comedy at the ping pong club. You can go there.
Yeah, they don't stop the. Well, no, ping pong is our business. We can't stop the ping
Yeah,
pong.
Couldn't be any worse than a bachelorette party.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would take that.
It'd be like the comedian that they on The Sopranos in the Bada Bing.
Yeah.
I watched a little bit of fucking Hereditary last night.
So good.
That it terrifies me so much. The scene where he's laying. By the way, that kid, whoever he is, what an actor. He's laying
He's
in bed.
fantastic.
He's laying in bed. He wakes up. He hears, and he sees his dead sister standing in the corner.
Mhm.
And then he feels the hands around his face. Oh, that is a creepy fucking film.
I love that movie. And when I saw one of them, what?
No, I just can't. I can't.
One of the movies that I just saw had a extended trailer for that Ari Aster movie with Joaquin Phoenix that he's doing next that we weren't sure about.
Oh yeah.
Oh right.
And it actually looked pretty good.
I'm sure it is.
It's Ari Aster. And
Like,
Joaquin.
you have to fail before I start doubting.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's true. You've had enough hits that you've earned, the benefit of the doubt.
Yes.
I didn't like Unbreakable, by the way. It was average. Maybe at
The
the
M.
time.
Night Shyamalan vehicle?
Maybe if I saw it when it happened, Mr. Glass.
That movie
Shut up.
rules. They're
Yeah, I like
superheroes.
Unbreakable, yeah.
No, I understood it. But he was in a home for the criminally insane, was he?
They thought you wanted to be a superhero.
I didn't care.
A villain.
I just didn't give a shit.
No?
Good movie. You just watched a little Hereditary? You just popped it on?
It was.
He loves a scene. Jim
I
loves a
know,
movie
We
scene.
were watching something the other night, and I happened to see it like in the thing. I'm like, let me watch this for 5 minutes. Like, just
Where do you see these movie scenes?
what do you mean?
Like, where do you just see a scene from a movie?
No. I was. It's in like on HBO Max or Netflix. One of them. It's in my recently watched. So like when I open up my thing, it's there. And like if she's doing something, like a lot of times before a movie, she'll shit into a bucket. So I'm like, yeah, we have a KFC bucket she shits into. We
Oh, it's
leave it in the
paper
tub.
bucket.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
We want to save water.
Yeah, that's good.
So what happens is I don't want to have to hear her loudly diarrheaing into a bucket.
I forgot about the
so I'll
diarrhea
throw on
from
a
the
fucking
opera,
scene
yeah.
from Hereditary.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Not
what do you,
just a moment of it.
like you turn it on and what it'll just pick up from your last
Or
feud?
I zip into it for a minute and just leave it and watch it. Like the scene where
So you will turn on a movie, fast forward it, just stop at a point.
Because the Apple, I'll say one thing for Apple TV, their fast forward is so incredible. You can zip into fucking 40 minutes into a movie in 3 seconds.
Most of what you're looking for in technology is already on Apple TV.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's there.
Yeah.
So I'll just do it. And the one where Gabriel Byrne is standing there and they're summoning the daughter and the fucking kid, the son is just crying and screaming, stop it, stop it. Oh, fuck, is that great.
So you watch that scene.
And then your girlfriend comes in, she goes, bucket's full.
Yeah, no.
And you go, all right, we'll watch whatever we're
Do you know
going
what?
to
I'll
watch.
stop. I'll hear what? I'll turn it off and I'll hear, do you have any toilet paper? Which a lot of times we don't because old fucking Autobahn colon. So I'll have to throw her a big towel. She'll wipe her ass with a towel. She'll shove it in the bucket.
And
we'll
the
watch a
housekeeper
movie.
comes over like, oh, we got a few buckets to take care of this
Yeah,
week.
yeah. There's always a couple of buckets.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, but
And then she's gotta
actually
wash
they are
the
the right
towels.
height to put your feet up on top of the towel.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, shit and down. Watch a movie.
And then you go back to watching Cops.
A lot of times there is Cops. Yeah, we do record Cops. Although I recorded the Alcatraz special. That was very good.
On what?
Whatever it was on, we just hit record because I was tired, went to bed. Just about Alcatraz. I've been there once. It was great. It was a fun trip.
How much space you got on your DVR?
A lot. I mean, I don't know if she deletes shit, but
How much space you got, Travis?
Unlimited.
Same.
I can record as much as I want, whenever I want.
Yeah, maybe we can do the same. I don't watch it.
No, bro.
No.
Not with cable, you can't.
You can only record 2 things at once.
That's it?
Probably, yeah.
If I wanted to, I record every show.
Every show
simultaneously.
on at any
Every
time.
show, all the time, every time.
I do that. I record everything everywhere all at once.
Movies. The more I think about that movie, the more annoyed I get.
You got your DVR on your phone, dude?
Yeah, I can. You want to watch something? Simpsons, Seinfeld, Impractical Jokers?
We could pick something from my DVR too.
Yeah, whatever you want.
You just DVR shows, right?
Yeah, if you just hit like, it'll DVR all of them.
Hey, there it is. The Office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Impractical
watched.
Jokers.
I watched that scene last night. I saw it. Sorry, it was on Anthony's Twitter.
You got another scene.
And I know it was the David.
One scene at a time.
No, it was. He tweeted it, and then it's funny. I got a text from him when I woke up where he sent me the video of fucking Ricky Gervais and extras. The David Bowie scene is so good. It's so good and so funny.
The first time I saw Ricky Gervais live, David Bowie introduced him.
In New York?
Yeah.
Oh.
And he did the thing from the show.
That's fucking great. He sang it?
Yeah.
Did people go crazy?
Yeah. Yeah. It
Little
was
pug
awesome.
nose fat, and they're all singing.
Yeah, he sang it.
And the view of them all around the piano.
Yeah.
What a great tribute. Like, if you're a performer, to get somebody to do that for you, to get him to sing that in your, and it's so funny and it's so you. It's just perfect.
It is perfect, but you've done that. I mean, Omar having his way with you and De Niro spanking you.
Licking my head and Ozzy on his toilet. Yeah, I've had those, but
right.
yeah. But it's just such a, this was so good.
Let's see it.
Yeah.
I would like to see.
And he's fatter there.
Yeah, that's Fat Ricky.
Chubby little loser. Chubby little loser. National joke. No, not chubby little loser. No. Little fat man. No one's bloody laughing. The clown that no one laughs at. They all just wish he died.
Look at Ricky's
so depressed
face.
and being useless, the fat man takes his own life. No. So depressed and being hated, Fatty takes his own life. Fatso.
Fatso, I like Fatso.
Yeah, let's go with Fatso. Fatso takes his own life. He blows his bloated face up. No. He blows his stupid brains out.
But the twat I'd probably miss.
Yes, Linda, I like that.
Yeah, so do I. It's brilliant, Linda.
He's so
The bloody twat would miss, the twat would miss.
Catchphrase and wig and the jokes are lame. He's got no style. He's got no grace. He's banal and facile. He's a fat waste of space. Yeah. Everybody sing that last line. 1, 2, 3. He's banal and facile. He's a fat waste of space. See his pot nose face. Pot again. See his pot nose face.
And they're pointing at him like that's him. Fat loser. I love Linda's chime in.
Puck, puck.
Little fast man with the pug-nosed face. Little fat man, pug-nosed face. Hey, he's a little fast man, pug-nosed face.
Beautiful.
Nobody
It's so
Nobody
good.
sells embarrassment and frustration better than Ricky. Like
Yeah.
those little facial tics. And that's what he did. He came out a cappella, no piano. It was just David Bowie and a microphone. And he just like stomped on the ground for the beat.
Did people sing along?
And had people sing along with him. Yeah, and the whole theater was singing along.
And David Bowie was so great in that too because he was like, no, not that. Like his acting,
Yeah.
he was because he does a lot of films.
yeah.
He's great.
You kidding
He
me?
was
He's
great,
the
yeah.
he's the Goblin King.
What's that?
Labyrinth.
Oh, I don't remember that.
You like Labyrinth?
Love Labyrinth.
Isn't it so good?
Yeah.
You know what?
package in that
Yeah, you know what? The greatest, Jim Henson, and did all the puppets for that movie. But really, the best one of all is the Muppet that David Bowie has smuggled into his tights throughout the entire film.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I've seen it. That yeah.
I mean, I watched this movie as a kid so many times. I can't believe.
I know.
At some point, my parents didn't say you got to stop.
What did he die? Was it cancer?
No, he was weighed down by that thing in his pants.
I mean, yeah, that guy's all cock.
Yeah, this
Liver cancer.
sucks.
That's a rough one.
He's incredible.
He was in his
this movie.
60s too. He was not that
No,
old.
he wasn't. He wasn't that old at all.
Well, but he was in his 60s.
I think so.
Was
I
he
think
like
so.
66 or something?
60.
Yeah, we
Why
were.
do you talk like that?
Because I'm trying to do math. 69.
Broadway fruit.
Nice. Okay, actually,
60.
if you're gonna go out, that's a good age to go out on.
Yeah.
That's kind of awesome. Of
We're not
course.
as good as 70, you know.
What? No, it's better. Bowie rules for going out. How old was he? 69. Hell yeah, dude.
He was very good in that.
Labyrinth?
That song.
Labyrinth, he was great in.
Extras is an underrated show.
Extras is very good.
It's really good because The Office was such a masterpiece, and now that Afterlife is very good. Too.
Afterlife's
I have to
excellent.
watch more of that. I'm not caught up on that. It was very good.
All three of those shows are excellent.
Yeah, The Office, of course.
The Office is legendary.
He drinks. That's if I drink. He drinks.
I mean,
Like, he thinks it's so cool.
And the other guy is saying that this guy's a fucking.
Yeah, that's what I
he does think it's cool.
No one is better at those little like.
No.
Like
Nope.
those little like hey, ask him, you know, like everyone thinking everyone's in on the joke, but they just hate your guts.
Yeah.
There's no one better at that.
That's why I'm so glad they gave The American Office a second season, because when they were trying to get Steve Carell to play it like Ricky did, it was like this. He just came across as mean.
Right.
It didn't work when like he started doing something totally different and became more of a buffoon, more of almost a cartoon character. Then it was like, okay, this is something totally separated.
Yeah.
I mean, the first episode is line for line.
Sure.
I mean,
First episode of The
shot for
Office.
shot, bar for
Yeah.
bar.
Don Tinsley.
They literally, I mean, Jim puts Dwight's stapler in a thing of Jello.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, they just go like, oh, we could do this, but it's not the same.
Right. Yeah, because it's a carbon copy. It doesn't work.
No, that's like one of those Seinfeld stories where they fixed it.
Yeah.
They had the opportunity to fix it, and thank God they did. But that's the strength of that show, of The Office, that not only did it completely change Ricky's life and expose all these people to British comedy and everything, but it also, the strength of that show made one of the most well-known American shows of all time. Right? It's like that show changed history.
Yeah, it's great, and it was so different, like the way you shoot it.
Yeah.
like that mock single camera kind of.
Yeah, that
zoom
mockumentary
ins.
for a series
Yeah,
hadn't been done.
it was.
Really.
I know we talk about The Office a lot, but
It's the best.
well, one of them is.
They're both the best, dude. You don't have to pick.
No,
You're
no.
the only one left picking.
But I have to pick because I only like one.
You don't have to pick.
You know you don't.
But I only like one. I wanted to like the other. There's more of them. I don't.
You can't just watch scenes and be like, no, it's not.
That's what he watches.
Yeah.
Scenes.
No, but still, I guess you're right. I should give it a shot. But I
I'm
watched
just saying,
it a
if you're
couple
missing
episodes.
context and the relationship of the characters, like
don't-
it's not going to be funny.
I've already watched a couple of. I know, but to me, it's just whatever. Who cares?
He'll fucking despise Jim and Pam.
Probably because I liked Tim in the other one.
I mean, they're They're really, really detestable.
Do you like the
not
show?
until later, though. I mean, in the beginning.
I even find them, even in the early seasons, his little fucking trips up to the desk and all that. She's ignoring Roy while he's downstairs so she can fuck the guy who sits.
Because
10
you're
feet
more
away.
like a Roy guy. Like, that's who you
Yeah,
are.
he's Roy.
I think
If you
Roy
were-
would have been more enjoyable to hang out with than Jim.
If you were on The Office, you'd be Roy. Right?
I mean, yeah. Oh, this is the best. There's one great moment where he goes, Dave, and he goes to stand up, and then he realizes it's not his turn, and he sits back down. Neil is, and fucking Neil is so charismatic.
Oh, Neil's just a
Yeah, he
charming
is.
guy.
He's really charming.
He's lightly funny.
No need.
Okay, hello everyone.
He just wants to be a performer.
For those of you that don't know me, my name's Neil Godwin. Hello. For those of you that do know me, keep stum. I'm a man of simple pleasures. I don't need lovely houses, beautiful girls, and classy restaurants. So it's a good job I moved to Slough. No, it's great to be in Slough. Really, it is. I've just spent a year in Beirut. Now, I know David is feeling a bit worried about taking on all these tasks. As manager, it's going to mean a lot more responsibility. We'll now have to delegate twice as much work. But there will be perks for him. I'm sure he's looking forward to
He's not happy with how long he's going.
Anyway, here's the man at the top of the pile, David Brent.
This never gets easier.
No.
Right. You know you were saying there about me being the top of the pile of men, right? Saying I'm gay. Right, I'm not gay. In fact, I can honestly say I've never come over a little queer. That gets the real stuff.
He does the jerk off motion.
Welcome to Slough, to the new people. My name's David Brent, and I've always been in the paper industry, haven't I? Yeah. My parents owned a paper shop until it blew away. It was paper. Is that one, isn't it? Okay. Yeah. I'm not used to public squeaking. I piss pronunciate a lot of my worms. You know, that's the two Ronnies, not like that. That is
He's got
classic
notes.
stuff. Turn the phone off. That's part of it. If you're not concentrating, you're not going to enjoy it as much.
And he scolds them. He's immediately hated.
Anyway, good to have you all here from Swindon, because I hear they dropped an atomic bomb on Swindon. About 15 quid's worth of damage.
That was
Right.
kind of...
Okay. That's...
Poor David.
Right.
Oh, God, they're nervously going through the papers.
Oh, it's a good job Eric Hitchmo isn't here. You know what he'd say? I don't agree with that in the workplace, wouldn't he? Oh, wouldn't if Eric was a Los Angeles detective? Be a bit weird, wouldn't it? Yeah, one final thing. My wife loves you, but I don't agree with that in the workplace, wouldn't it? What's that, Eric? You've given up being a Los Angeles detective and you've started running a hotel in Torquay? Yes! Don't mention the war. I mentioned it once, but I think I got away with it. I don't agree with that in the workplace. I don't agree with that in the workplace. Do you not know who Eric Hitchmo is? Who's been to the Coventry Conference? Right. So, do you not know Eric Hitchmo?
Yeah, but I didn't know he talked like that.
Talks exactly like that. There you go.
I prefer the stuff you do about his little
I
hand.
don't do stuff like his little hand.
You do, the wanking claw.
Gareth.
Has everyone heard of Harry Enfield? Has everyone heard of Harry Enfield? Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
It never gets easy.
No.
Hey, then who's this?
I do not believe you wanted to do that. Only me.
Oh,
It never gets comfortable.
it's just beautiful.
Because it's a perfect bomb. It's exactly what you do. You look through your papers, same paper over and over, nothing funny's there.
Start blaming the audience. Don't you know? Like,
Oh, well, you're not paying attention.
so good.
Yeah, no, I can't do this one. We got to take a break.
Oh no, that was just.
Yeah, I can't do it.
That's just for your pleasure.
That was just autoplay.
Yeah.
I'm not against watching it though.
Yeah.
Yeah. We would just sit here watching clips.
I know.
We're just
I know.
enjoying it for ourselves.
Yeah. Eric Hitchmo.
Do you not know who Eric Hitchmo is?
Yeah, but it's watching him get more and more desperate, like, and speeding up a little bit. Imagine if he gave up being a Los Angeles detective, and then he starts ghost stepping.
Because he's panicking.
The Hitler mustache with his finger. I mean, it's just great. I'm going to be in Cleveland the 22nd of April. I have May 19th, Bethlehem, PA. May 20th, New Jersey, the Wellmont Theater. And, of course, I'm doing the Bank of New Hampshire Pavilion. That's June 17th with Bert Kreischer's tour, Fully Loaded. There's a lot of good comics on that show.
Yeah, and tonight, if you're around, I'll be at the Yonkers Alamo Draft House with...
Scream?
No, I seen Scream. Actually, I'll be there with Greg Sestero from The Room. As we celebrate The Room's 20th anniversary, we'll be doing a live commentary.
With Bob Odenkirk?
Nice.
Over The Room. Bob Odenkirk will not be there. The original... What was Greg Sestero's character's name? Johnny was Tommy's name. But yeah, Greg Sestero from The Room. Mock.
Wasn't it Mock?
It's certainly not Mock.
Oh.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Mock.
Oh.
No, I'd go if Bob was going to be there.
Well, why would Bob Odenkirk be there?
He's just doing the remake.
Well, yeah. We're going to watch the original.
I just saw him in an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm season 1.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Been around for a long time.
Yeah.
He's great.
He's awesome. I can't wait to see his remake.
Yeah.
It's a full green screen remake of The Room.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's for charity.
Yeah. But yeah, if you haven't seen it or you want to see it again, we'll be there at the Alamo in Yonkers. You don't like it?
No, it's poorly written.
Doug would be jealous of the success of The Room. Yeah, that's tonight. So you can go to the Draft House and get tickets. And yeah, we'll be back after this.
Let's do it.
It's Jim Norton and Sam Roberts. Sam Roberts. Back after this. Here they are. Jim and Sam are back.
Welcome back, Jim Norton and Sam Roberts. And hey, it's a special day. Happy 316 to everybody. Happy 316.
What?
Hope you get out there and you drink your whiskey. Could have said what after that. That was...
Oh, sorry, I didn't know.
That was the cue, and then I would have listed, you know.
Okay.
Whiskey.
Do it again.
No, I'm not going to do it.
Drink your whiskey.
What?
I'm not doing it.
Whiskey.
Let me try again.
Are you celebrating 316, Travis?
Hell yeah.
Okay, good. That was actually the right response. Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That just sounds like a Stone Cold thing.
No, that's right. See, you're celebrating yourself.
Sam.
Yes. It's 316 day after all.
Yeah, maybe I'll get a Steve Weiser.
You should get a Steve Weiser. Get one of them Broken Skull IPAs.
Hell yeah.
That Broken Skull beer has lasted.
It's lasted, and not only has it lasted, it's actually good.
Beer people love it.
Yeah, like...
It's a Citra hopped.
Sure.
What are the things that you said?
Citra hopped. they put like a little lemon flavor in it.
Yeah, it's very good.
You like it?
Yeah, it tastes good.
Yeah. Yeah, they got Broken Skull IPA, they got Broken Skull American Lager. Mm-hmm. They got like 3 or 4 different.
And I think they got a double IPA coming.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm going to start a fruit juice.
Okay.
A fruit juice?
It's not going to be as successful.
I don't know if it'll be Broken Skull beer level successful, but
yeah.
You know.
Oranges.
Orange juice.
Some fruit juice.
Yeah, no, that could be good, Doug. That's
You just want to compete with Tropicana?
That's one way to go, yeah. Yeah.
It's amazing how many guys are starting liquors.
Yeah, people figuring it out.
Yep.
You know, I mean, it's got to be good.
Yeah.
That's one of those things that even a celebrity name, it'll bring attention to it, but if it's not good, it's not going to last. But then you hear about, you know, the amount of money that Hagar made, the amount of money that The Rock could potentially make selling, you know, get it once he sells Terramana.
Yeah. Clooney, didn't he, like,
Clooney.
make a fortune off, like, was it tequila or vodka?
I think it was tequila for Clooney.
How is Dan Aykroyd's? Is it still going? That's
It's still going, so I assume it's successful.
I think it's very successful.
Okay. I like the bottle it came in.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Hi, Aaron.
Yeah. Aaron Berg is joining us.
Do you drink, Aaron? Do you drink alcohol?
No, 9 years.
Okay.
9 years without any alcohol, and now 14 days without any weed. It's the worst.
Why are you off week? By the way, Berg's Bass airs every Wednesday, 10:30 on Gas Digital, every Monday on all streaming platforms. Tomorrow and Friday, tomorrow is Friday.
Yeah. Friday.
Tomorrow and Friday, you Wednesday clod.
You know
big
what?
idiot.
Yeah, tomorrow and Friday.
Tomorrow and Saturday.
Yeah, tomorrow and Saturday.
Tomorrow and
Tomorrow is
Saturday.
Friday. I fell in the same trap that you fell into.
Oh, that's not a trap I fell. No, this guy's not going to get one over on me
Yes.
again. I'll tell you that right now. Friday and Saturday
Tomorrow, Friday.
at the Funny Bone in Syracuse, my old stomping ground,
You
Syracuse.
better. I'm telling you, Jim. You run into this a lot. Thousands of tickets left. I'm not even kidding. I cannot move a seat, baby.
Come on, Syracuse. I mean, but
it happens every weekend? And then your manager goes, maybe you should stop going on the road and get back to the city grind?
No,
How about that?
no,
He didn't
that's
really
not
say that.
But he's thinking it.
Thousands of tickets. Look, if you want to come to Syracuse, invite hundreds of your friends.
Yes,
This is
look,
the time to come out.
I'll tell you what, too. And people, first of all, the winter has been unseasonably warmish. Like, there's not a ton of snow.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's okay. So this drive to Syracuse from the city is actually more pleasant than people
It's
realize.
very pleasant. It's 3 hours, 40 minutes if you leave at the right time on Friday. And
Yeah.
it's worth the drive to Syracuse.
Yeah.
Why? You're going to be overwhelmed. You're going to see people do shorter sets in the city. Yeah,
Garbage.
they're going to be your Jim Nortons, your Chappelles, your Louis. But why not
Chris Rock.
drive to Syracuse and watch me make money I used to make 12 years ago,
Right.
and enjoy the space.
Right.
You don't want to be cramped in New York. People next to you.
You check out the campus while you're up there.
Yeah,
Lots of
It
things to
ebbs
do.
and it flows. That's the way it is for
Yeah.
all of us. But a long career will have great moments, and then all right, hey, few empty seats on the Saturday early show. It happens. I've been through it many times.
Have you?
Sure, of course. And things are better now than they have been in a long time. But you go through it. Like, it's a part of it. Again, some guys never do, but like
A lot of guys never do.
but my level of fame has never been where I'm never going to have to. Even in the height of Opie and Anthony,
Yeah.
when we were on fire, I would have shows that half sold. I would have some shows that sold out immediately. I would have shows that almost, again, I never hit that level of like where everything just goes clean automatically. So it's a push and a pull. That's all it is. It's
When I
normal.
was a student at Syracuse,
Yeah.
I went and saw Jim Norton with Bob Kelly and Keith Robinson. It was on
They
campus.
both went with you to watch Jim?
Yes, I
all
did.
three of us
Yeah.
went to go check out
It's
Jim.
a night out.
I went and I saw the three of them. They were on the Tough Crowd tour without Colin,
That's how you want it.
and they. But there were a lot of people there. They did.
It was packed.
It was packed.
These
it was on
tours-
campus.
Oh, I'm
but
thinking.
it was packed. But look, I mean, if I was a student these days and I found out somebody like Aaron Berg was coming to town, it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing on? You could pick Friday. You could pick Saturday.
Either of those nights.
Go after
Yeah.
the club
With hundreds of your friends. Come on now.
Bring the whole dorm.
Everybody from the dorm, from the women's group. What else do they have?
How
on
big
campus?
is the? What club are you doing?
It's a good 350.
What club are you doing?
The Funny Bone.
Funny Bone.
The
in
worst
Syracuse.
is this: when you get this call from your agent. Hey, could you put something on social media? The club's asking.
Yeah. And you're like, have you looked at my social media the last 4 days?
Club's
It's all I've
asking.
been doing.
Yeah.
The club's asking.
Oh, that's even worse when you're like, oh, it's all over my social.
Because you work for years to get to that point where you're like, I want to get door deals. And then you start to get door deals and you're like, boy, I should not have a door deal on this.
But it also does
Trying to get
take
that
some
guarantee.
pressure off because you never want to see the club lose the money. Like I always hate if the guarantee. Like you at least want them to make the guarantee money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't
No, they'll make their guarantee money.
don't stress.
But it's just, look,
you do what you do.
here's what it is. When you really get perspective on the week, when you're grinding it and you're killing, and then you're like, oh, you think you're one of the best, and then you're like, oh no, they're all down at Rogan's new spot this week. Because Rogan's churning them out. You see the shows he's putting on down there in Austin?
I was on one of
Jim
them.
was on.
Come on.
On
I
Monday.
I knew Dave was going in, but he wasn't there when I was there.
Yeah.
No, I did a set on Bert's show. I was there on Sunday, and I did Kill Tony Monday. The club's fucking amazing.
Club's amazing.
It's amazing.
There's 2 rooms. There's a big room and a small room.
The little room he showed me, it's like the Comedy Store belly room. I didn't do it, but it's because I don't think they've done a show there yet. But the main room seats like 250. It's the cameras are there. The sound is perfect.
You know what they're saying about the Comedy Mothership? Seriously, they're saying it's one of the best rooms in the country, just under the Syracuse Funny Bone.
Yeah,
they say the Syracuse
Bone.
Funny Bone is what everything is kind of based on.
I can't wait.
Which, if you're in Syracuse, You got to see it for yourself.
I can't wait.
It's
you know what it's about, really? It's about having fun, right?
Right.
It's
Sure.
not about the money.
Having fun with a room full of people.
Yeah, having fun. and what
even have to
gets
be
in the
full.
way of fun? Too many people.
Too many
Yeah.
people. The vibe's not going to be right. Here's the thing. Aaron does intimate shows.
Intimate.
I've had a few lately that I thought were going to be disasters that turned out to be better than I thought. Make sure you film them. Like, at least get something out of it. Film the empty room, because this is where it's at. It's not always going to be this way.
Yeah.
It will come around again, and you'll sell more tickets.
Yeah.
Film it while, like, make use of this and go, I'm going to remember this.
You'll enjoy it.
Enjoy it, and but just get something out of it.
Do it for fun.
Yeah, so what? It's an empty show. You're having a bad run. It happens to all of us.
I don't think it'll be empty. Last time I did a Funny Bone in Hartford, it was hard to sell, and then we got there, and first one was sold out, and the next one was almost sold out.
Yeah.
So sometimes,
that's the other
sometimes
thing, don't
thousands of
forget.
people plan the day up.
You're last minute. My fans are last minute. Dice's fans were many times last minute. Andrew, we would be doing a show that had, like, say 2,000 seats, and there'd be 900 the week before sold, and it'd go, it's sold out.
Right.
It's sold out. And you'd get there, and it would be sold out because his fans in the last week would buy tickets.
Syracuse is a college town. What college kid you know is buying tickets in advance to the comedy club? What are you, a dork?
No one.
No,
Who's
you
doing
pay a
that?
day up. You go like, hey, bring a date. I heard there's thousands of seats available. We'll show up at the door.
I'll tell you where they buy in advance. Probably for Dallas Hyenas next week. That's selling off the hook.
There it is.
But in the South, they love me because I stand behind the insurrectionists.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
and a lot of people in Syracuse are against the insurrection.
I'm very public about it.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about it, but I just know.
It seemed good.
Sure.
It seemed like a fun time.
Okay. Okay. I see where you're coming from.
Sure.
I haven't done all the research, but the guys seem like they're having fun.
Yeah.
Right. And that's what it's about, fun.
Ooh, they released new video footage of it. I haven't watched. I've stopped. I don't watch Fox News anymore, except when you're on Gutfeld. I love to tune in.
Thank you very kindly. Next
That's nice.
Tuesday evening.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's wonderful. I love that show.
I do too.
And I also love when they have guest hosts on that show.
I haven't seen any. I don't watch it. I haven't seen. I know Jimmy.
Jimmy Fallon
yeah.
deserves his own show at Fox. Jimmy knocks it out of the park every time. He's so smart. He's got amazing timing. Jimmy should be a star at Fox News. Yeah, he should definitely be. That being said, I stand behind the insurrection, and
do.
I would welcome a job at Fox News.
Have
if
you
they
done
need
Greg's
me.
show?
No, I'm trying.
It's hard to because he's got Kat and Tyrus who's like his sidekicks
all the time,
and so there's usually only one spot. You know what I mean? And they have so many people from Fox that they want to use, like their correspondents, and there's not like a million spots open.
Do you have a good time on this show?
I love it.
You love that show.
But I've been doing stuff with him since 2007, like when Red Eye, whatever it was, 2008 when Red Eye first came on. So I'm very comfortable with him.
Was there a battle between him and Tom Shalhoub about who would become the bigger star, or did everyone know it was going to be Gutfeld?
I don't know. I think Gutfeld had his show before Tom came on, and he loves Tom. And I don't think they were ever in competition.
No, he did Red Eye and then Shalhoub, like when Gutfeld left Red Eye to go do the 5 and his other stuff.
Yeah.
And he did a weekend show at first.
Yes,
like
he did.
one day a week. Then they just put Shalhoub in, like he was the next host.
Yeah, there was a whole incident with Tom and Greg, some kind of a weird restroom thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But it was a pleasurable.
It
a
was
pleasurable
for one of
incident.
them, but
Yeah.
the other one was
I
kind of
remember.
like, I don't know if I want to do this.
I get you.
I heard about that.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
somebody heard someone screaming about guest hosting, and then
Yeah, and then you heard taps on the. Remember, you used to have to tap on the floor of the rest stop.
I don't remember.
You remember that?
I remember me and Bob Kelly walked into a bathroom, and there was a guy standing in the sink washing his giant dick.
No.
Oh, wow.
It was the most. Me and Bobby were coming back from a gig. It was the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. But I don't think he was cruising guys. He probably had fucked some fucking girl in the parking lot.
A
It was-
lot lizard.
It was washing his dick. I wasn't jerking off. He was literally washing his dick in the sink. It was such a bizarre moment.
That's what they're for, the sinks, I mean.
You got to walk in on this together?
We walked in from a gig, and I guess we just pissed, and it was so surreal. I don't think we knew what to do with it.
If you weren't supposed to wash your genitals in the sink, then the sinks would be chest high.
Yeah.
Right? The fact that that's exactly where they are feels
I
like...
do believe he was on his tiptoes.
Okay, all right.
I get up.
Yeah, a little
Do you
Petey
still do it?
Dinklage.
What, wash my genitals
Yeah.
in the sink? Well,
Yeah.
if they need washing, of course.
Yeah,
of
do
course.
you?
No, because I hate the way cold water feels splashing on my bag.
Yeah, it's not
I
nice.
hate washing my dick in the sink. I have done it, but I don't like doing it. I just want to shower.
I will do it right after. Every month when my wife and I have scheduled intercourse, I will then go to the I go to the sink right afterwards.
Are you gonna do it for 316?
Yeah.
In honor of Stone Cold?
Is that what it is?
316.
Oh my God, I didn't know. This is like a huge holiday for you.
It's the biggest day of the year for
Dude,
me.
I'm so sorry. I should have brought you something.
Oh, I appreciate that. No, just you being here. Your presence is a present to me.
Do you want me to take my hat off?
For Stone Cold?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. I tried to get Troy to shave his head for Stone Cold. He wouldn't do it.
Really? You love this stuff, huh?
Stone Cold, yeah. I love Stone Cold.
And you've never met him?
I've met him. I've been to his house.
Yeah.
Really?
Sure.
It's the best.
What's his house like?
He only has he had 2 pieces of Stone Cold memorabilia. One was a Stone Cold Steve Austin cookie jar, which was random, and the other was a poster of the Stone Cold Got Milk ad that Annie Leibovitz took.
Yeah, see, this picture is not you. That's someone else.
Yeah,
that's previous Sam.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's old Sam.
You have...
Old Sam made it to Stone Cold's house. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, big clock so he can know when he's absolutely finished.
Yeah.
I told you I'd give you 40 minutes.
You really became a man.
I did.
He
made me a man.
You were a boy.
Yeah.
I mean, you look like you probably had no opinions, no knowledge. You were just like
He knew everything about wrestling, though.
Yeah, but you were a nerd.
Nerd.
You were a nerd.
Look at Stone Cold's forearms.
Dude,
like, what a
he's so
big
big.
fucking dude he is. Just sitting there. His calves are giant. He has
I feel
on
like
shower shoes.
I feel like I look almost the same as Stone Cold if I take my hoodie off.
You feel that way?
Yeah, I just started my testosterone injections yesterday.
That's awesome.
Do you recommend them? I'm debating them.
I was going to
I'm
bring
going for
you
blood work tomorrow.
Androgel. I was going to bring you, but my wife shot me.
It had to
in
be
the butt.
very, very light dose.
Yeah, I'm doing a light dose. I'm doing half a cc
That's
a
what
week.
you look like, dude?
He's more cut than me, but
That's peak wrestling shape.
When I'm in peak shape, I dust him off. He couldn't stand next to me. He'd look like an idiot standing next to me.
He's also like
I get so shredded.
He's
I'm
like
so
6'2".
Yeah, it's still. I'm gonna dust him off. I'm 5'5". He won't be able to stand next to me.
Do you really get shredded? Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding. I have way better proportion, way better symmetry. He's got great traps. I'm not going to take that away. Very good chest, abs, decent. Biceps, extremely weak. Triceps, weak.
You think his
Forearms,
biceps are weak? Oh, they're not as
incredibly
formed.
weak.
They're-
Forearms are too small.
He looks awesome.
Bodybuilding is
But he's not a bodybuilder, dude.
No, I know. That's why
He's
he won't
dropping
be able to
stunners.
stand next to me.
Yeah, you could stun your ass. So.
Sure, he can.
You know why he's not gonna have to stand next to you?
Why?
Because your ass is gonna be laying down on a mat.
That's pretty good.
That's why.
Now, who is a perfect bodybuilder shape?
Okay.
You ever see Arnold?
Arnold was great, but I'm going to tell you who was wonderful.
Larry Ferrigno.
Flex Wheeler.
Larry Ferrigno.
Flex Wheeler was one of the best.
I never heard of him.
I'd like to see
Sean Ray.
Flex Wheeler with the striations.
Oh, yeah.
Look at Flex Wheeler.
See, that's just...
That's just
I looked
fucking
like that at
amazing
one
and
point.
not gay if you masturbate to it. Is that what you were going to say?
You look like that, Jim?
I was not, but I mean, I definitely understand why one would say that. No, it's not
Yeah.
like I would never even want to be like that.
You would.
Look at
I
the
would.
leg.
And
Look at the
people
legs
say
on
this
that
all
guy.
the time.
But it's true.
If it was easy, you would want to look like
No,
that.
the body I would want to have is not that at all.
I'd love to look
It would
like
be
that.
somebody who's skinnier and in fucking amazing shape, but slimmer. It's just not something.
You're
I'd
saying
want
like
to-
maybe a Jason Statham when he's really jacked
I don't know
up
what
for
he
a
looks
good
like.
movie.
Never
Come
had a
on,
shirt.
Jason Statham ripped. You're gonna like Jason Statham's body. If I could sell bodies like this, I would know. I don't know what you would go for, but watch Jason Statham,
I
top shape. Like I'm talking a Men's Health cover issue. You would like this, Jim. No, that looks
He's
horrible.
almost too big, like something like that. But you know who I would want to be built like? Somebody who does yoga all the time and has like yoga lean muscle like that. I like.
Right.
That's a look I would want.
yoga muscle.
Something like that. Yeah, not. I just never want it to be big.
You want to take your shirt off, have really good abs.
or not even just be flat, like
Lean.
anything. Yeah, I don't want to look like a bag of pudding.
That's good.
How I look right now.
That's badass.
Do you have tits right now?
I mean, they're not Nicholson tits, meaning
Yeah.
they're not on an acting genius. But yes, I do.
Nicholson has those are real tits.
Moobs, yeah.
Those are moves.
Juicy tits.
Yeah.
And he's eating a sub. That's why you can't not love him. He has a cigarette in one hand and a sub in the other, and two blondes ready to fucking eat his shitter.
Jack Nicholson is probably
greatest.
one of the best.
And he doesn't care that he has tits. He knows he's
Doesn't
Jack
care.
Nicholson.
What's your ideal body? What do you?
I want to be. Oh boy, I'm gonna show. Okay, what about this, Travis? Phil Heath.
Oh
What?
yeah. Phil Heath.
With pills.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Phil.
Yeah, he's a
that.
giant guy.
I like looking like that. And then I went to a therapist, and he was like, "Why do you need to work out? Why do you need to have muscle?" And I was like, it feels, something about it feels right to me. And I don't feel myself if I don't feel muscly. And I'm good at other things, but I was a really good bodybuilder. And then one pro told me, he's like, "You're never going to go pro. You're never going to win Mr. Olympia." But when I first got like a workout machine at my parents' house, the guy's like, "You're never going to be muscly. You're never going to look like a bodybuilder."
Right.
And then I proved him wrong. It took 25 years and steroids and messing up my life and being a stripper. But I proved that guy from the gym sales store wrong.
He's wrong.
He
He's
was
wrong.
wrong.
And now look at you. You're going to be in front of 15 people in Syracuse.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
You know?
Can you imagine the funny bone listening to this?
No, what would be really funny is if when you walk out on stage, you're dressed like one of these guys for a competition with the little underwear.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you just don't mention it.
Oh, just do your set
act.
in a little bodybuilder
That would be
thong?
very funny.
I'll tell you who told me to do that. Moses Storm. You know him?
I don't.
He's a kid. He works at the Cellar. He
I'm
just
sure.
had an HBO Max thing
okay,
out.
maybe I do know him.
And he did like a one-man show, and it's very one-man showy. And I go,
yes, of
I
course.
go, I had this story. I had my first hour, which I wanted to take to HBO and never got discovered, where I was a stripper. I jacked off in front of the guys, all this stuff.
Nice.
Never got picked up. And he goes, if you went out on stage with a G-string and did it as a one-man show where you're like, I'm a stripper, he's like, it would blow up. He's like, comics would think you're shit, but you would blow up. And he's like, you want to be rich or you want to be respected?
I don't even know if they think you're shit if it's good. If it's funny and it's original, I don't think people would think you're shit for doing something because it was your life. This is what I did before this.
They would
I don't
shit talk you behind your back, though.
I don't know if it was funny. They might not. I mean,
Yeah. We all shit talk everybody behind each other.
Right.
yeah, but I mean for
Right.
that, other than that smile, which is, I guess, partially what you
That
have.
would be great
I
if you
know.
went on with all the spray tan and everything.
I
when you went
should.
on stage. It'd be awesome.
Do you
Oiled.
think
Earled up? Yeah.
if I did this, I mean, I wouldn't be able to get that jack. That was a lot of steroids. But that was only a year and a half of training. I like from when I
Oh
For
my
a second, I
God.
thought you were going to go, that was only a year and a half ago. I go, yeah? Didn't we know you?
I miss the hair so much. But if I could get in halfway that shape and go on stage with a thong, but where am I going to do it? I'm going to go run it at the stand?
No, but you don't.
point.
Honestly, you get a small theater somewhere, or you could do it at the stand. Why
I
not?
did
Like,
this years ago, and it was like the critics loved it, but it's just no one picked up on it.
But you do it again, you do it better. You're a better writer now. You're probably better stand up now.
Probably.
You get something at the you know what I mean. You get something at the stand. You do it. Say I want to do a 1 month thing.
Yeah.
Once or twice a week. You do whatever you have to do. Who cares if nobody shows up? You're working it out. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
If you want to do it, do it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You make fun of it. But at least you know you've tried it.
So I should go up in a thong.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But with the jokes for it and with the or don't mention it at first. However you want to do it, like whatever feels right for you.
Sex sells.
Plus
I'm
the-
going to tell you this.
The
Sex
Chippendales
sells.
crowd, the
What's that?
ladies,
Yeah.
they'll show up and go like, oh, yeah, this is my favorite comedian.
Do ladies still go see male strippers?
Don't know.
In Vegas?
Do you think, like I saw Soul Joel's had the like male strippers are coming this month? I bet like in Pennsylvania, these horny
I
girls.
bet you they do. They're all a bunch of
They
fucking,
blow the guys probably too, right?
I'm sure they do. I used to love those fucking full clothed women, naked men videos with the fucking housewives
CFNM.
sucking fucking stripper dick.
Would you let your wife go to like a evening with Chippendales in Westchester?
For Chippendales, yeah.
Okay.
If it was like a cheap Chippendales
What about
knockoff,
Thunder from Down Under, we fuck your wives.com?
if that was the website, then I would say, like, you're not going to do the second part, right?
Right.
I'd make a promise.
You trust your wife to go to a strip club.
I do.
Couple of Sauvignon Blancs, gets a little iffy, and then her slut friend from college is like, it's okay, don't worry, Sam, we're just going to have fun. We might get a hotel, though.
Then I would have an issue.
Yeah.
And the company would be a problem, right? Like
Yeah.
who she's going with, bad influences.
Yeah.
I'd have to keep an eye on that. But I would trust her to go to. I certainly would trust her to go to a Chippendales thing. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's so corporatized.
Yeah. What about filthy Latino dancers?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if that's a. I haven't seen that show.
I bet there is one.
I bet there is.
Dante Nero used to be a stripper, and that's a different stripping game than what
He
we
was,
used to
yeah.
do.
Yeah, I wouldn't let her go to a Dante
the
Nero. type
urban
strip.
stripper
I
scene
wouldn't.
very different than
Is it? How so?
they're much more physical. Like Dante has videos of him, he'd like flip over and like rub his groin on the girl's face.
I wouldn't want
and
that.
Music would be playing like, God, let me ride that donkey. Let me ride that donkey.
He was big, right? He's a big. I mean, he's big, but I mean, he was jacked.
Yeah, he was a big jack dude.
Yeah.
And ours was very genteel. We would seduce the women. There'd be a lot of us touching ourselves because we thought it was sexy. And then
See, the problem, and this is where people probably make the mistake, the genteel one.
Yeah.
You're probably more likely for the woman to go backstage with the dancer.
They try.
Right?
Sam.
Right?
They
So
try.
because you start to get in their heads, like as a guy, you just see the sort of very aggressive one. You're like, oh, I don't want that. Go to the genteel one.
Yeah.
But you don't realize the genteel one's going to get in her head, and that's where she's going to make a
That's the
mistake.
seductive one.
That's the
She's like,
seductive one.
guy will give me a good slow fuck in the back room
And then
while my husband watches Monday Night Wrestling jumping.
It could be anyone. It didn't have to. It could be.
There's Hunkamania.
And I wouldn't want her to go on a Monday specifically for that
Now-
scenario. Where were you, Sam? Well, it was Monday. What do you think I was? I was at home. Raw was on.
Yeah,
then
well, I
you're,
was enjoying
Especially
some Raw,
the
too.
show was raw. Like, it's too much.
And it's 5 a.m. You're, I got to get up with the kids in a couple hours. Your wife's still not home.
I've already watched Raw twice.
Yeah, then she comes in.
And then you call and she finally answers. She's like, "Hello," and you're like, "Where are you?" And she's like, "What?"
I'm
Like they can't think of what to say.
What?
We
What?
fell
What do you
asleep.
mean?
I'm with Jenny. We fell asleep at the hotel. Or she comes home. You just hear her throw the heels right by the fireplace. And then she goes straight into the bathroom, and you can hear her washing her underpants in the
Oh,
sink
yeah.
to just
Oh,
get,
yeah.
to get that stank out. you
Yeah,
know?
because she knows I do the laundry.
Do you
Which
do
is
the
even more-
laundry?
No, of course not.
These guys,
Hunkomania.
This is in New
Hunkomania.
York, yeah.
I would say some of these guys prefer the company of men.
See the way that guy's built right there, like that top guy. He's not giant.
Valentino?
No. Go to the guy in the picture.
Rudy,
Scroll
little
down.
brooding Rudy.
He's a big dude, but he's not giant like a
That's what
bodybuilder.
You
Like,
want lean. I don't want lean.
I would want to be in that kind of shape if I could choose.
That is hard diet.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to.
But you could do it. Yeah, do it.
No, I couldn't do
Abs
it.
are in the kitchen,
I'm
not
a
in the gym.
side
Yeah.
fat having pig.
Come on, you could do it.
Side fat pig.
Dude, I want to.
That
That'd be your stripper name?
sounds like a chick I would cheat on my wife with.
SFP.
That's side.
Honey, that's my side fat pig. That guy, Dima, you'd like his body. He's not too jacked. None of those guys are too jacked.
Yeah, he's too big for me. I wouldn't want to be that.
He looks full on autistic. Look at his eyes. He's just there for the Make-A-Wish stripper thing. I'm dancing.
Yeah, I don't think that would be. He's too big.
Okay.
I'd want to go.
He's wearing mom jeans, though.
Yeah,
Oh,
he is.
you know what I could tell about his jeans? Those
What?
are tearaways, Jim. Look at those jeans.
Oh.
You see it over on the side there?
Oh yeah, there you go. Good call.
Tearaways.
Nice.
That's right.
Yeah.
Then you can show you.
I could wear the tearaways on stage.
There you go. And then you fucking tear him off on a punchline.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'll go up to my normal crowd work, like, what's up? You guys dating? And then I go, your chick's hot. Rip. And rip my pants off.
Nice.
That's actually funny.
Yeah. and then I go, hang on, I'll be right back with you in a second. And then I turn and I make myself hard and then tie off with an elastic and turn back to the guy and I go, you're hot too.
Oh, I
And
like
that's
that.
a
That's
whole
a
bit.
fun.
Or what you do
that's
is
a
you
fun
tear
bit.
them off and they don't come all the way off, so they're just kind of hanging off the left side.
Yeah.
You trip over your own pants.
Yeah.
Fun.
Okay, that's a better idea. Doing a tearaway is a much better idea.
Yeah.
Because you're walking on.
It's a
ripping it.
strip comedy show.
I may have to do this because I'm coming back around to that stuff where I'm like, maybe this is the stuff I got to get back into now.
You should talk to Colin about a one man show. Like what is it? Because he just works it out at the cellar. But how long do you like work it out through material and then all of a sudden you put it in the show? But
I have it. It's all
Oh.
scripted, and then I'll update it a bit. I've got different perspectives on it. Like I'm not as misogynist as I used to be, you know,
Right.
because I'm married and I got a daughter and stuff. And I believe women's bodies are their choice.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
What do you think? What do you think about this controversial topic?
Sam believes life begins at conception and no exceptions, even for rape or incest.
Really? Pretty hardcore, Mr. Roger Abbott.
I didn't say even. I said especially.
Yeah, especially. Yeah.
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 I was thinking about it today, and I thought, like, maybe Republicans should be more pro-abortion.
Why?
Because most of the ladies getting abortions are probably Democrats, and they would have Democratic babies. They
You
should
think
be like,
they're going to
"Look, we're
raise
get-"
Democrats?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking maybe it's a conspiracy.
Where, but then if it was a conspiracy, shouldn't it be going the other way?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you think it should be a conspiracy?
Right, but
Right.
that's how they get you. That's
Oh, they lure you into
Yeah,
this sense
I'm
of
thinking
false
it should be a
security.
conspiracy.
I see.
Why do people... I also think that Plan B is fine. I think you should be able to take Plan B. I don't think that's abortion. I think as long as you go in, you can prove you had sex, just hours before.
Sure, but put your fingers in, put it under the pharmacist's nose.
Yeah.
Smell this, you godly man. And hand you Plan B. Yeah, get rid of that fucking thing.
Here's your Tums for cum. That's what I
Exactly.
call it.
That's good.
Plan
Yeah,
B.
go do a few jumping jacks, then get the mop.
Here's a 2-liter Coke bottle. Shake it up and sizzle it in there.
Yeah. Yeah. So why are we not smoking weed or
I
doing
quit years
edibles?
ago.
I'm not asking you.
Sorry.
Yeah. Did you
14
quit?
days.
Was weed the last thing you quit?
All of it when I was a boy.
Quit everything.
Yeah.
All at the same time.
Yeah.
Not easy to do.
No, what made you quit weed?
I was talking to Voss. So
Oh boy.
Voss, he goes, look.
Are you really at the point in your life where you're going like, oh, you know who's got good ideas for life?
So you're saying Voss doesn't?
Rich Voss.
Is he your sponsor?
He said, save your money and buy a whole bunch of rings.
Yeah. You know, if you don't buy weed, you could just spend it all on scratch-off tickets.
No, I got to my 9-year thing, and then I was like, and I don't go to meetings. I'm not that type of guy.
Okay.
And then I was like, oh, I think I need to go to a meeting. So I went to a meeting, and I don't know if you've been to a meeting before. Most of the people in there aren't doing as well as we are. They're not moving tickets for Syracuse.
Right.
They're not crushing it.
Funny bone.
And I went in, and there's a genuine feeling you get from being in a meeting, and that you feel better about your choices. Because I was like, I'm 9 years, I could probably drink if I wanted to drink, and then I know, and then you go into this, and you're like, I know I can't.
Is that when you knew you should probably go to a meeting, when those thoughts started kind of trickling in, going like, yeah, I could probably handle it now.
Yeah, and also my wife's not an alcoholic, so she doesn't understand it. So I go, oh, it's my anniversary. She's like, no one cares. And I'm like, this is, yeah, she's, you know, like someone.
That's not the most supportive thing I've ever heard.
No, it's incredibly unsupportive. And then.
Did you know her when you drank?
I think I met her. I met her when I was still drinking, but we didn't start dating until I was sober. And I was celibate for 6 months before I hooked up with her.
It's good.
First time I went down on her, didn't know. It was, you know what I'm saying? Bloody.
Oh. Oh, boy. Yeah, I don't care for that.
I just didn't. It's just a lot of information.
I don't
just
care.
all in one shot.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
And it was in my bed, and I lived in Harlem, and it made sense.
Oh, not my
But,
thing.
So
No.
then I talked. You wouldn't do
You're
it.
not speaking my
I didn't
language.
mean to. She didn't know. I didn't know. And then after I was like, that was great.
Oh, she didn't
And
know.
then she's
Okay.
like, yeah, you've been drinking Merlot or something? And then I was like, no, it's
No.
just.
So you have lipstick on your teeth?
Yeah.
It's pulp.
Oof. Ah.
Something's really fibrous.
Oof.
Cran apple. Oh, for Pete's sake.
I miss being able to do this
Old-
kind of stuff in
Old
the
penny
morning.
breath.
Oh, God. And then Voss was just like, he said, I don't know your inventory, but if you smoke weed, you should probably stop for 90 days.
And see how you feel, right?
Yeah. So now you're going through it where you start to see more clearly, but you also, you need, I don't know, some people could deal better with an escape. I would like to have one, but I don't have one.
Yeah.
Jim says that the drug that he gets high off of is laughter.
Yeah.
I do,
That's
yeah.
kind of Jim's thing.
And I'll even tell the audience that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for satiating my addiction tonight.
It's because of you that I'm okay.
Wait, what's the matter?
Just awful.
You don't like that?
I think that's pretty good.
I used to close with thanks for letting me play with you. And then other people started doing
Wow.
it. And I was like, I got to get rid
Oh,
of that.
that's terrible.
Yeah.
I would actually prefer to hear someone say that to strange children than a fucking audience.
I've done some bad stuff in my comedy.
Yeah, we all have, though.
Yeah.
Trust me, it's a part of it.
Really?
Yeah, you get beyond it. People that never see that are just kind of the same shitty act. We're all shitty when we start. I mean, I was awful.
I think most of us stay shitty even for years and years.
A
You
lot
go
of
through
people
shitty
do.
Points.
Yeah,
How
sure.
many great comics are really in the world? I'm going to say 50.
Oh, I was going to say 1 million. No, there's probably more than that. 'Cause there's X amount
That are great?
that we never know
great.
about.
I mean, great. Like when you're saying great, when you talk about Pryor and you talk about Bruce and you probably talk about Corlin and maybe Kinnison for a few years.
Not
When
good.
you talk about great.
Great.
Bill Cosby. I mean, I guess it depends on how many great comics will we never know. Like, there's a guy who I think was great named Derek Edwards. He's a Canadian.
Derek
guy.
Edwards is
Oh,
brilliant.
You know,
I know
okay,
Derek.
Because
him and Mike Wilmot were two sides of the same coin. Wilmot was this dirty Canadian.
Derek is clean.
Edwards, clean
and funny,
storytelling, hilarious, wordplay, so good. The face of a comic, these bags under his eyes.
Slow,
Oh yeah,
meticulous, like really good on stage.
Travis, if you could hear some Derek Edwards, some real good stuff, and you wouldn't want to find even his televised stuff, like probably his albums.
Here's Sweet Pea. He's a very good comic. But a guy like that,
yeah, that was the cadence.
but the public doesn't know him. I think he won. I did a competition in '95.
Boy, he was funny.
He's still around, right?
I used to get real drunk with him, and he was the king of Canada.
Yes, he was.
Because he was this guy in Canada. Most people didn't know, but he would do small theaters in Canada. He had this beautiful cottage, a nice house. He was drinking and smoking all the time and living the life. And nobody knew about this guy.
I met him at the Vale Comedy Festival, I think, in 1995. He won the whole thing. It was a competition, and Stanhope was my roommate. That's why first time I met Doug. He kept all his possessions on the bed.
That's right.
And Derek is the guy that won. J. Scott Holman was a part of that. You know him from the South. There's a lot of very funny dudes that people just. Unfortunately, Derek is one of those guys. But you know, I'm using him as an example of a guy who I think is a great comic.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't mention him with Cosby because people don't know him.
No.
I'm not saying he's as good as Cosby, but you know what I mean. He's a great comic.
He never had the inkling to move to the United States.
Well, he was supposed to get a Letterman spot, I think, out of winning
Vale?
that competition. Yeah, it was before Aspen. I think a Letterman spot was one of the things. I don't know if he ever got it.
I think guys like that. I remember Mike Wilmot went to bat for him because somebody saw Wilmot kill, and they're like, "Hey, we want to have you on this late night show." And he goes, 2 words: Derek Edwards. They were thick as thieves. These two, they were amazing, and that's it. That was the last thing to ever happen. I don't know where he is now. I'm sure he's still working.
I'm sure
up
he's
there.
still working.
Yeah,
I hope so.
So you think 50?
I think 50. I could probably. Stanhope was one for sure.
Yeah.
You were up there for a few months.
Yeah. I had my 10 minutes.
Yeah, you were up there. So what? Yeah, he's touring like crazy. Boy, I'd like to go see him.
I would too.
That'd be a fun night.
He's a guy I would just go and watch.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him on stage in 20 years.
Did you go see Louis at the Garden?
No, I was probably working.
I didn't go see. Yeah.
I won't go see anybody like that. But Chappelle went on in Rogan's Club last night, I think. But if I was there or 2 nights ago, of course I would have watched. Like if I was out of town and I'm in the club, I would watch. Ron White was there. I would have watched. I watched when he went on.
I like Ron. I'd put Ron up there.
Fucking hilarious.
For sure.
Yeah,
he's hilarious.
So maybe there's more than 50. Maybe there's 100. Yep. I'm not going to 1 million.
No,
I'm not going to give you 1 million.
All right.
I think you might have over.
I overguess a lot. People hate that about me.
Yeah, Derek Edwards was really funny.
It's one of the great criticisms of Jim Norton. He tends to be an overguesser.
I think Nick DiPaolo is a great comic.
I think
he's
so,
a great comic.
Yeah.
Really funny.
Is he still doing a lot of stand-up?
I'm sure he's touring. He's got his own show now. He's happy. But Nick's a great fucking comic.
Yeah.
There's a lot of guys. Colin.
Yeah.
Colin's incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, Seinfeld's got to go up there.
He's a great comic.
Yeah.
Of course he is.
People
Ryan
shit on him.
Hamilton's a great comic.
Yeah.
Ryan, who opens for him, is a great. Papa's a great comic.
Yeah, Tom
He's
Papa.
fucking
Tom
clean
Papa.
and hilarious. Jim Gaffigan
Yep.
is a great
Brian
comic.
Regan.
Brian Regan's a great comic.
We're getting up there.
Yeah, there's a lot of really, again,
Dave Attell.
Dave Attell
is another level brilliant comic. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah. I mean, there's a lot of really fucking funny dude. John Mulaney's a really great comic.
John Mulaney.
Yeah.
So there's this thing now where just like sexy sells, I think, and I think
apparently not in
TikTok
Syracuse.
Thanks for calling me sexy. I really want to find out I don't think the numbers are that bad. Now I feel horrible for they're really bad, but I don't get it. I can't figure it out. But I'll do great in Dallas. I know that's going to be good.
Look, Syracuse is going to be great. It's tomorrow and Saturday.
Yep.
It's at the Funny Bone in Syracuse, and this is going to be one of those things where everybody's going to buy tickets, right? And they're going to go, "Oh, I've heard it's going to be bad. I got to be there to see it."
It's not going to be bad. Who said it's going to be
No,
bad?
he means ticket-wise.
I just said it's not going to be busy. I'm going to be good.
That's what he meant by bad was tickets.
No, he meant by bad that I'm going to go out with the tearaway shorts.
Yeah, he's going to show his junk on stage because he's panicking.
I think it's going to be good.
It's going to be great, and everybody's going to show up. It's going to be a full room. It's going to be college kids.
Yeah.
It's going to be fantastic.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Syracuse is a great town.
It's going to be so great.
That's a
You go
nice
to Marshall
club.
Street.
Is it?
The Funny Bone in Syracuse, very nice club.
Yeah,
a
it's gonna
lot
be
of space
awesome.
in between the seats and stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
When were you there last?
Depends on the layout.
it's been years.
Yeah.
I should go back.
Yeah.
I sold it out 4 times.
Did you? You want to come with me this weekend? Special guest just added.
It's gonna be great, dude.
Yeah, it's a nice.
You're gonna crush it.
Yeah, it'll be so fun. Syracuse is really one of the gems of the state of New York.
It's one of the great cities.
Yeah, a lot of people, Pete Davidson would beg to differ, but a lot of people like Syracuse. Pete Davidson had some beef with Syracuse.
What was Pete
that's
Davidson's
right.
beef with
Yes.
Syracuse?
Oh, he did. He was shooting a movie there. Pete did not like Syracuse.
I can't say I blame him.
Why not?
I don't know
They got,
exactly.
You know,
what
they got one of the
details
biggest
were.
malls in the whole country.
Really?
In Syracuse.
2 words.
Go ahead.
Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Well, that's the biggest one. Why would you bring that up?
Another 2 words.
Mm-hmm.
Edmonton, Alberta.
That's not this country.
Montreal, Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a different country.
Yeah, but still a mall. You could drive there.
2 words. Albany, New York.
I think that all these malls, Syracuse has a bigger mall.
Is it a big mall?
It's literally like the second biggest mall in America.
Come on.
By the way, I was in Minneapolis not long ago, and I forgot about that mall. I was looking for something
The
to do.
Mall of America.
I forgot about it.
Yeah.
Now they try to pull.
I mean, I
some-
was killing.
Yeah, in Minneapolis. Where were you, Acme?
Yeah.
I went to the George Floyd Memorial when I was
I did
in
too.
Minneapolis.
I drove through it just to see what it was like.
I got out and walked around. There was a dead body there that day.
Really?
Literally that day.
Is there a
Because
drug addict?
I don't know. Someone got killed. They dumped the body there, and they're like, because the cops never come and check here.
Really?
Yeah, and then the cops showed up that day.
Wow.
Yeah, we drove. I had the guy take me through it on the way to the hotel just to see it, and you know, it's like a bit of history. And you're like, yep, that's the place right there.
Yeah, you see it. I went into the deli too. I went
did
into
you?
the Cup Food Deli, and I was videotaping. And he's like, "Please just don't videotape us. You can take
Sure,
pictures."
sure, he
I bought a
understood.
pack of gum there. Very old gum.
Very old gum, not fresh.
Bad gum.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, it was really
Nothing
bad
worse than
gum.
bad gum.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a big one.
getting your
There's a
neck
lot-
crushed by a man's knee would
That's
be
worse
worse
than
Worse than
bad
the gum.
gum.
Yeah, worse than the gum. This is where you go during the day on Saturday.
Destiny USA.
Yeah.
What
Was
an
it-
awful
Well,
name for a mall.
It was called the Carousel when I was there, but they renamed it
Sounds like a
Destiny
strip club.
Oh,
USA
really?
because they made it bigger.
That's an awful Destiny USA.
Well, what's the mall in the Meadowlands called now? It's something.
American Dream.
Yeah, the American Dream Mall.
I know. Mall names are not good. Mall of America is not bad because you know what
Mall of
it
America
is.
is
That's
good.
going to be a big fucking mall.
Yeah.
Imagine if that was just a little strip mall. The Mall of America, there's 9 stores,
Yeah.
including Woolworths.
Stop and Shop, a closed down Marshalls.
When my friend Marvin would say "stop and plop," I would laugh.
Till the cows came home?
Nothing made me laugh harder than Marvin saying "stop and plop."
Why?
Because it meant shit, and it just tickled me.
That's fun. It is fun.
So you would
It
picture
rhymes.
stopping and just shitting
Plopping.
outside?
Right.
Say, let's go to stop and plop.
Let's
And
go
I
to
would say,
Stop and
let's
Plop.
do it, Marv, and I'd giggle.
Boy.
What a mockery to make of that name.
Yep.
Some people would say he's one of the great comics.
I would have at
That's
that
right.
time.
Yeah.
At that time. Now I would probably say it would wear thin on me.
Let me ask you
40
this.
years later.
Does comedy
What do you got?
have to be really good to be great? Like last night,
What type of a question is that?
I destroyed. Okay, here's the thing, Jim. Appalucci goes on. She's brilliant.
Very funny.
Appalucci's brilliant. Nothing short of brilliant. Struggles with the audience.
Sure.
Doing a lot of trans material. They didn't want to hear it.
Sure.
I go, watch what I can do with my high energy shit comedy. And then I walk up, annihilate. Joe List is standing back. He's got to go on after me. So Joe's doing the old joke where he's like, boo, too soon. Like, yeah. And then Joe, of course, asks the MC to do a bit in between. MC doesn't. That was Aaron Berg. Please welcome Joe List. And then Joe goes up, takes a couple kicks in the teeth for the first few minutes and then gets him. But both of them, better stand-ups than me in a certain regard. But does killing still matter?
Ooh.
I mean, yes, but comics know, like, Adrian had a bad night. It happens. It doesn't mean
But it's not even her having a bad night. I don't think between her crushing and her not doing as well as her being off. Sometimes
no.
it's just the audience when you're playing with material at that level.
But
right?
for her, for any of us, if we bomb, it's a bad night.
Yeah.
Like, so if you asked her, she'd be like, yeah, it was shitty. For whatever reason, whether they're bad or she's, yeah, I think killing matters. As long as you're killing with original stuff.
Yeah.
Sure.
Mine is. I was like, suck my big black dick.
There you go.
Oh, that's
Perfect.
fun. That's fun.
Stuart Francis. You ever heard of him? God. Good. Moved to England. Another Canadian guy.
Oh, yeah.
One line.
Eddie Izzard's a great comic. A great comic.
Yeah.
Yep.
But what about the new stuff? Since Eddie is no longer Eddie,
I haven't seen new stuff. Billy Connolly was a great comic.
Yeah, Edwina is now Eddie Izzard. Did you know that?
He goes by Edwina, or they go by Edwina.
Really?
I think so. I
don't
made
know.
That up.
I don't think Edwina
Yeah,
is the name.
Yeah.
Travis, you're a big Eddie Izzard person.
I love Eddie Izzard.
Now, Edwina is not the name. That he
What's
goes
Not
Hey,
that I'm aware of.
Did he
no.
change? Did they change their name?
No, I think they're still Eddie Izzard.
He's still Eddie Izzard.
Really?
Yeah. I
But
think just like much more
feminine.
feminine.
And I
Yeah.
can't imagine.
I'm pretty sure it's Edwina.
But
I mean, don't look it
Why
up.
don't we look it up?
Don't look it up, but I'm pretty
There's
sure it's
really
Edwina.
no reason to look
Oh,
it
you
up.
know what?
Edwina
Aaron's
is
a guest. I
Yeah.
gotta trust him.
No,
Yeah.
no one
I
has
would say look it
ever
up.
chosen the name Edwina.
I bet Edwina's a real name.
I feel like
I
he would.
guarantee you,
Oh,
Edwina.
I bet you somebody did.
I bet there's never been a hot Edwina.
No, Edwina's a fat pig with 9 toes.
Yeah, and I don't know why they would name her Edwina, but
That's Eddie.
Edwina Izzard. There you go.
There it is.
Charles Dickens, Great Expectations, now with less penis.
There it is. Edwina.
Always new stuff.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Nothing short of brilliant. Groundbreaking. There was this expression, some comics were oneers, which were like really original. That was one of them.
Yep.
Izzard was one of them. Gervais is a great comic.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot. There may be more than 50.
Yeah.
I think we've named at least 70.
Louis is a great comic.
Yeah, Louis is a great comic.
A lot of them.
Yep. Oh, Jesus. I'm
You know who's a
sorry.
great comic?
Everybody down.
Aaron Berg. You can see him tomorrow and Saturday at the Funny Bone in Syracuse, New York. Be there. Get those tickets. You know it was a big day. Well.
Oh, this just in.
Go ahead.
Only 50 tickets left for the weekend. They're moving today. I knew it coming on
Boom,
here.
there it is.
There you go.
There it is. Tough day last night.
Last night, couldn't sleep.
The Mets fans.
Why?
Oh.
Did you hear what these Mets fans were freaking out
The
last night?
Metropolitans. Are you a Metropolitan?
I'm a Metropolitan fan.
You didn't hear about what happened?
Tell me what happened.
Oh, Edwin Diaz? You an Edwin Diaz guy?
Yeah, of course. Do you want me to?
Well, I'll tell you what.
Narcos, I'm narcos. I like
well,
drugs. Remember that?
No, I remember that. But
Yeah.
much to the chagrin of the Mets fans, Edwin Diaz was playing in the World Baseball Classic.
Right.
You know,
And?
it was Puerto Rico versus Dominican Republic.
Ooh, gross.
Edwin won.
Yeah.
And while he was celebrating, injured his knee.
Come on.
Look at this
You
paper.
didn't see this?
You're kidding me.
Yeah, they took
Carried
him off in a
off the
wheelchair.
field.
Yeah. I mean, he fucked himself up. And like,
For how long?
no, we don't know yet.
If
I
it's
don't
a knee
think.
injury, it's the whole season.
Come on. He's a pitcher. He doesn't need his knees.
I mean, people were
Oh, see, Louis T. On back to you, Sam.
People were already questioning why have these major league players in this tournament that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And now in the celebration,
Show me the actual thing that injured him.
I don't know if the injury was on camera.
It had.
It had to be.
The jumping up and down.
No, because they were jumping up and
my
down.
Neo! Did he yell that?
What
Ayo, Neo!
fucking. Do you know how bad they must feel for him if they?
They should
somebody
feel bad
hurt
for the
him?
fans.
Wait, let's see. Here it is.
Oh, this fat guy hurt his knee.
Of course, whenever a fat guy hugs
Yeah.
you.
There they go.
No, I'm
See,
a
they,
fat
By the way,
bitch.
they're all jumping stiff. Why don't you fucking bend your knees?
Yeah,
when
bend
you
your
jump?
knees.
they jumped off the field.
Take a class.
And somehow, while they were off the field,
Wait, there he is.
Oh, no.
his knee
Oh,
got
come on. This
screwed
is
up.
nothing. It's a little twist. It's a knee twist.
And they immediately called for him.
This is really bad news.
Because he must have screamed, my knee! Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Look
my
at
knee.
it. What did we just do?
My knee! Imagine hearing a fucking major league closer saying my knee.
Oh, no. Okay, so.
And
here-
for what?
Which one is he?
He's in the middle.
Break my knee for what? Boom, 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 boom. Remember that song?
Yeah.
I can't tell. It's a bunch of guys. I always hate those dumb celebrations.
Look, he doesn't look like he's in pain. Hey, let me walk.
He's
Here, I
not-
can walk. It's okay. I can walk.
Oh, no, he's fine.
That's
He's dragging
He
his
doesn't
leg.
need that
He popped
leg,
his knee or
Jim.
his
It's all
ligament.
about the lead leg. Oh,
You better
boy.
hope that's not a fucking MCL or ACL.
It's something bad. I mean,
Yeah, his leg looks like it's
But
fucking ripped
They're
out.
barely paying him, right? That's not going to make a dent. What's he
he's try-
making?
What,
a couple
Mike, do you know what the
thousand?
salary is?
It's in the millions.
Was this the end of the game?
Yes,
this-
it was
they-
it was the victory celebration.
They were celebrating because they eliminated the Dominican, who they were like
They're enemies. Puerto
their
Rico
enemies,
and the
and they were
Dominican.
also favored to win the whole thing.
Yeah.
102 million over 5 years.
What?
But he barely- so
102
basically
million over
$102
5
million
over
Yeah.
5 years.
Better hope that's not a career-ending injury.
At least he's not their closer.
That's 20 and change. No, he's the closer.
Oh,
and
shit.
So,
Travis, you got to research this.
I'm going to tell you this,
At least
though.
the Mets aren't like favored to like go along.
Is that him or no?
Well, they were.
Oh shit.
Yesterday, they were up until yesterday evening. Actually, Travis, they were favored to go quite far.
He's off in a wheelchair. What a mistake.
Come on,
The
dude.
celebration. Stop with the fucking jumping up and down.
You got to jump up
Look
and
at this.
down.
Look at his face. Look at his face. You can see there.
I'll be back in 6 years.
That is not the face of somebody who's upset because they're in pain. That's the face of a professional athlete that realizes they have a real injury and they just like.
That's
yeah.
a person realizing that house they were looking at for $31 million will not be purchased. Now is he's in the major leagues now? What's his contract now?
Mike just said
102 million over
but
5 years.
Meaning, has he started that contract yet?
Yeah, I think they just signed him.
Right. But he hasn't done that. So what's he coming off of?
He was making good dough before.
He was making decent money, but
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
like he cashed in.
Did he make $20 million before that?
No, this was his. I mean, Edwin was last year was a
20 million
banner
would be what
year.
he's making.
No, I
now.
mean
102
total.
over 5 is
Like, no, I'm saying like
20
his
a year.
total. Is this his third year, his fifth year? I don't know anything about
You
this
probably
guy.
sign an elite closer a few weeks before.
I agree.
Baseball starts, right?
You're
Wait
absolutely
a minute.
mistaken.
There's
This is huge.
oh.
But I will
They
tell
do
you
spring
this.
training. Spring is 1 week away.
Yeah.
This is the motivation the team needs because I'm going to
No.
tell you this.
You know what they
they're
need?
already
You know-
complacent.
You know what
Maybe
they might
closer.
need is a great player.
Yeah, but they're going to do it without Edwin Diaz. I'm going to tell you this. When they had Familia and he was amazing, remember? Then he stunk it up in the playoffs and he couldn't do anything. That was the year Diaz was slated to have this year because
What's Henry
last year was too
Gardner
good.
doing? Because you're going to need you're going to need some angels in the outfield. I'll tell you right
There's
now.
no update on this. This most recent article.
There has. I don't think there's been an official update.
Verlander's
Yeah, this happened at
going to be
10:30
phenomenal.
last night, so.
Maybe put him in the bullpen.
You can't do that. And then you just need someone that can throw 9 to 22 pitches a night.
Yeah.
How hard is that to find?
It's not that big of a deal.
It's not that big of a deal.
It's not that big of
And
a deal.
I'm going to tell you this. The Mets don't want to be the money team that the Yankees are. These guys, they grind it out. That's what Queens is about, baby. You don't
So
have
they
your
signed-
closer? We'll make it up.
They
as we go.
signed Edwin Diaz to a $100 million contract because they didn't want him.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
just making sure I understand the
They
psychology of
threw
the game.
him.
Do you
That's a lot
not
of
get pro
cannolis.
sports?
I'm
this is,
working on it.
This is a little bit of the duck behind the blind.
Yeah.
This is to throw everybody off, and now they're like, ooh, the Mets are in trouble. We know we're not in trouble.
This is like your conspiracy before that.
This is the conspiracy before the conspiracy.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
hurt his knee. I mean,
That's
In a
really not good.
celebration.
In a victory celebration
That's
over a
infuriating.
game that doesn't matter.
He was a really good closer last year.
He was.
He was a real.
How many years has he been in the league?
What? Maybe. Well, he was behind Familia. So what? He was with the Mets for what? At least 2 or 3 years.
How
Travis?
many years at the
3 years?
Metropolitans?
3 years.
Came from the Mariners.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And that moment when he went out and that trumpet guy was playing, epic. I watched it for 3 days after that.
Yeah.
You guys were probably sick of it.
Yeah.
You couldn't stand it.
I've never heard of
stand
Edwin Diaz.
Oh, Jim, you're not gonna like this.
Jim.
Why?
It's great.
Oh, you're going to love this.
It's great. It's pomp and circumstance.
This is so good. The trumpet thing, I'm telling you, I was listening to it in my car driving around Manhattan.
Was this when he was introduced or how he comes out every time?
So this
This
is
is-
the music that he comes out to. This is it being done live.
Okay.
And then this game was a good game. This guy, Tommy Trumpet, is that his name?
Timmy
Timmy
Trumpet.
Trumpet. Yeah.
I was playing.
Now Timmy Trumpet
Oh.
takes
This-
I don't like
Jeff,
his name.
as Edwin
You
Diaz gets
better
ready.
strap in for the next 2 minutes and
Come in.
48 seconds because this
Looking
is
for
some
a
of the
save.
best television I've ever seen.
That's
Forget
right.
this is a Zapruder film. That's him back there, right? He's back there. These people are up in the seats like, this is great. I brought my kid here. What's going on? Then here comes Ed.
Look at the deal that they make of this guy coming onto the field.
Well, closers,
Yeah.
their entrances have become just more and more and more.
Rivera used
Yeah,
to come out to
Sam
enter
Van.
Rivera
Sandman.
was the first.
This was like Kenny Powers came to life.
Yeah.
And here it comes. Listen to this. I'm getting goosebumps,
This is
Travis.
like Wild
Here we
Thing
go.
coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
This is a real trumpet, by the way.
Well, I didn't think it was fake. That's fucking
Oh!
awesome. It's fucking awesome.
It's very Sergio Leone. That doesn't bother me.
Oh my God!
I like
Makes me
that.
want to take my shirt off. You
Take it
know?
off, dude.
Yeah,
Let's
I
go.
like that.
Let's go. Let's go. There we go. There we go. Sweat it out.
Yeah,
Let's
that's great.
Fuck some shit up.
That man with the little horn in his mouth should be executed if he stands.
Oh, look at this guy.
Yeah, I like that.
If you were there, you'd be doing this exactly, right?
You know what's really funny? If he comes in off the and gives up a 3-run home run.
Whoopsie.
Yeah.
The Orioles
I love
closer
sports,
Felix,
but
he
I
comes
love
in
sports.
to
he handled this
to the wire to Omar's whistle because it's in Baltimore.
Baltimore. I like that.
Troy, be honest. Sports rules.
I like this. This is good. I don't even mind Mr. Horn, who I hated on
Timmy
sight.
Trumpet rules. Do you like Mr. and
sorry.
Mrs. Met?
What?
Do you like Mr. and Mrs. Met?
No,
Look, they both got trumpets.
That was so good.
Fucking hate them.
I'm telling you, I
Hope
watched
their
that.
baby is stillborn.
I didn't realize they respected
a little baseball head with the stitching out.
Just the softball.
Just foam coming out one side where the ears
stitching
should
all
be.
undone.
I
That's
watched
great.
that, and you're like, oh, this team has something special.
I love that they bring the black bars down to make it cinematic.
I like that too. Teddy Horn is good.
Yeah,
It's Timmy.
Timmy Trumpet.
Timmy Trumpet.
I don't mind that guy. I thought I would hate him. Like on sight, I hated him,
You
but then
talking
I
about
liked him.
Hank Horn?
Yeah, Mr. Horns.
Oh, look at these.
What are these?
Koji
The best
Uehara.
closer entrances?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Same song.
Yeah, his is. You're not gonna top his song.
This was a good song.
This is Jock Jam's
Wait,
Define.
isn't this fucking meat? This is not meat spin.
No, this is Sandstorm.
You like this, right?
Oh yeah,
Boy.
this is your Jersey Shore shit.
This
right?
is
Yeah,
your
this
shit.
This is like early 2000s Jersey
Yeah,
Shore.
this is that's.
See, he made number 4.
Edwin Diaz rules. Well, he ruled until yesterday.
Yeah.
He fucked
Do
himself
you think
up.
he's going to come back?
No, he's done.
That's great.
He's done for the year?
His
I've
career.
seen so many
Why are you
beheadings for songs
smiling?
like this.
Because of the song.
This is their year.
No, yeah, he's out, dude. He just fucked.
Mr. and Mrs. Matt,
I despise
this special
them.
needs kid.
Look at these guys. You know how mad that guy is right now? He's
Yeah.
dancing so much. He would never dance to this song. Fat, bald Mets fan from Queens. Yeah, turn that shit off, except when Edwin Diaz is walking, all of a sudden he's like, oh.
Hell yeah.
Ricky Vaughn.
Okay, I don't know.
See, this isn't real.
He's not an actual closer.
Yeah,
It's a
he's
great
not-
entrance, though.
It's
Yeah.
a fictional portrayal.
And by the way,
Come on.
that looks like they shot it at a minor league park. That should be a bigger park.
Yeah, that's not a full-size stadium.
That's probably CGI. Or do you think back in the days they
No,
used to
I-
hire that many
I think they had
extras?
91, they didn't have CGI like
See,
that.
he was a good closer.
Yeah.
Enter Sandman?
Yeah.
Well, that's a good song. I don't understand
You ever
what
hear
this
about
song's about.
Mariano Rivera's first glove.
I did not. What was it? What did he make it out of?
Toilet paper.
Come on.
I want to meet
It was
Mariano
made of
Rivera.
cardboard. Cardboard.
We
His
really
first
have
glove
it
was
pretty
made of
good in
cardboard.
this country, don't we?
Yep.
We are a privileged group.
Was that
I
his
got-
last appearance?
20 tickets
I
remaining
don't
for
think so.
Syracuse. They are going fast.
Let's go, Syracuse.
Get those
Funny Bone.
Syracuse tickets, guys. Friday show is sold out. Saturday, 20 tickets remain. Who's
Trevor
Hoffman?
He's
Sim and
on-
Nuffin, muzzle toughin, Sim and Nuffin.
Oh, yeah.
Hell's Bells?
That's awesome.
You're not going to beat that.
It's true. Go out
Dude.
there and mow him down with your pitching.
I love Edwin Diaz's entrance.
Travis, it's coming back together. You see it, baby?
I see it. I see it. You look good.
Yeah, you're still jacked.
Yeah, look at that.
You got to come on stage to that.
Ew.
Rip.
Yeah, you should. You should take Edwin's music. He doesn't need it anymore.
Especially because
He's going to be back.
if you go on stage this weekend to Edwin Diaz's music, you know how many Mets fans in Syracuse are going to be like, "Fuck that guy."
That would
Fuck
be very.
That,
That would be
guy.
very fun. Well, you are the closer.
Are there Mets fans in Syracuse?
Well, yeah. I mean, what team would they be cheering for?
I don't, the Yankees, maybe, because they're closer.
They're not. I mean, would they're closer to the Bronx than
By
Queens?
20 minutes?
It's-
Yeah.
They're 4 hours away either way.
We got a loyalty. We can't get on 278.
Yeah.
The guys that open for me are 2 past career criminals. They're
Who are
really
they?
cool. You'll hear about them. Derek Dresser's one of them. He's a half Jewish, half Puerto Rican guy. He stole a car. That was the first thing he got arrested for. Started driving off. Cop got in the way. Drove over the cop. So he did 6 years. And then the other guy is Gio Perez, and he got in a street fight. Still got a slash on his face. And they were both horrible addicts, but good comics.
So you bring two guys with you?
Yeah.
Well, okay. I like to usually I'll bring one and have a local person, just because they don't usually give you a hotel room for the host.
Yeah. That's a nice. But these guys were in jail, so I can throw them in the same room.
Smart.
They don't mind.
Smart. It's better than where they were.
Yeah, they're really just happy to be there.
I used to share rooms for years. I remember some of the biggest laughs I had was in the fucking smoking cigarettes with Stan the Man in the room, just giggling. It was just great.
You think Major League Baseball is going to stop players from participating in this tournament?
I don't know if they any tournament that's outside. I don't know if you can, but they could put something in your contract that says if you can and you get hurt, your contract is null.
Or
We owe
well,
you
yeah, but
nothing.
it's not just like, well, this is bad on you. Like Major League Baseball suffers from this too.
No, I'm saying this. I don't know.
So it should I think
they
they're
ban
more
them?
likely to ban them
Yeah.
from participating in other.
Why don't you look at it from an altruistic standpoint, where now a brilliant young new closer is going to be discovered by the Mets? He comes out to his music. He's just like, yeah.
Yeah, and then he walks 4 people, hits a batter in the head, gives up 7 runs, all earned.
The music's still playing, but quieter.
And he's warming up. He's throwing the balls, hitting the plate, bouncing.
Yeah, guys, we literally found him. We found him a week ago. What can I tell? We found him
That
1
shows a
week,
promise.
7 days ago. We found him.
He's Canadian or something.
They got to find Steve Nebraska is who they need to find. Yeah. I mean, Travis, is there any possibility, you know baseball probably better than any of us, is there any possibility that Major League Baseball can stop people from participating
Well,
in
I think
these?
the teams already heavily encourage the pitchers, especially, not to participate.
Wow.
Why
blow
would
your
they?
arm.
It's stupid.
Because it's
closer's
unnecessary.
not-
It's spring
knees.
training. It's
A closer
the
is
worst
not-
time to do this.
A closer is not as dangerous because you're not pitching 7 innings. You're
Yeah.
doing maybe an inning and a half.
Yeah, but
maybe,
if you blow out your knee while you're celebrating with
that's
his friends.
dumb.
that's never happened before.
It's dumb.
In every World Series, I've never seen that.
Yeah. And people were like,
They
well,
followed Hank Aaron around the field after he hit his home run.
Yeah.
He made it home fine.
people were like, they could, this could have happened in spring training. And everybody was like, how many?
They don't celebrate.
Yeah, that's it. How many games in spring training do they jump up and down on top of each other because they won?
Daddy has to tinkle real quick. We should take a quick break. He'll tinkle and come back and do a little more jokes.
You know what happens when Jim goes into the bathroom here at Sirius?
What?
Timmy Trumpet comes out. Hey, come out to the Alamo Draft House in Yonkers tonight. I'll be there with Greg Sestero from The Room, and we'll be doing a live commentary over the cult classic The Room. And then tomorrow and Saturday, head up to Syracuse. You can see Aaron Berg at the Funny Bone.
Yeah, and hey, Travis, you know what? Long Island. Do you know what's happening there on March 30th? I'm doing a big
Sam, do you know?
fundraiser. It's a huge fundraiser
At the-
in Long Island.
At the Merrick Golf Club Clubhouse?
Yeah, it's amazing. You know where the money's going to? The
Where?
PTA, bro.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we're giving back to the schools.
Not just the parents, not just the teachers, the whole association.
Everybody. That's what we want to do. That's the
what's
beauty
up.
of giving back.
That's what's up.
7 tickets left for Syracuse. They're moving.
Hey!
Nice.
Hey!
Thanks, guys.
Hey!
It's good to be on a powerhouse show like this.
Get
Thank
them
you.
tickets.
I'm going out to that all weekend. I'll
got to.
videotape
Just to
it.
annoy
I'll send
people,
it to you.
You should
Yeah.
video. Please send
All
it
right,
to us.
I will.
People will be so pissed. Speaking of piss, we'll be right back.
Good segue.
Jim and Sam will be back. And coincidentally, they're on their backs. We are back with Jim Norton and Sam Roberts.
Mike's in paradise right now. This is your shit, right, dude?
Man, I love Blaster Jacks.
This is awesome. Welcome back. It's Jim and Sam. Aaron Berg is hanging out with us tomorrow and Friday, Saturday and Friday. This fucking sheet. This weekend, Friday and Saturday, you can see Aaron Berg at the Funny Bone in Syracuse. We were just talking about Edwin Diaz, first becoming known Edwin Diaz, for doing what he did. I know, Aaron, as a Mets fan, you were thinking he's going to be fine.
He's gonna be
You hadn't
fine.
even heard about this. I loved that before you came in this morning.
No.
SNY has tweeted out Edwin Diaz's MRI, which is always good.
Mr. I.
Right.
Yeah.
His MRI is set for midday today.
Good.
And the Mets are fearing the worst.
No.
Yeah,
that's what they
right.
say.
Fearing the worst.
I'm going to tell you this. I'm not a doctor, but I am Jewish. A mid-afternoon MRI means everything's looking good.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's why they do it in the afternoon. It's not urgent to do in the morning.
People briefed, quote, on the situation, fear that Diaz could be lost for a significant period, perhaps,
Yeah.
the entire season.
That's what's
The entire season.
You know what this does? Sells ticks, baby.
What?
Oh, yeah.
He won't be there, sells
Sure,
tickets?
because then you're going to buy ticks now, because then if he does play, you're selling them.
But he's not going to play.
He's going to play. You wouldn't add that last after the comma, perhaps the entire season. You're just drumming up drama. That's like saying
Drama.
Cosby did several of these. You know what I mean?
It's drama.
Yeah, it's drama.
Gotcha.
It's unnecessary drama. It's not true. I'm going to reach
They're
out.
fearing the worst. For
I'm going to
Edwin
reach out to
Diaz.
Craig Carton. Craig's got the inside scoop. I'm going to text Craig. We're going to find out exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
I know these guys.
No.
I did a show at the Paramount Theater with these guys.
Right.
These guys are my friend. You know what? If you want, I'll text Pete Alonso.
I don't want you. I don't care if you do that.
I'll text Pete Alonso right now.
It's cool that you can, but I don't care.
Who's Pete Alonso? Okay.
Mike, are you excited?
Are
that
you
Aaron
doing a
Berg can
character
text-
right
It would
now?
be pretty cool if he could text Pete Alonso. Right?
I'll text Pete Alonso. I don't know what to say, but I'll text him.
How's Ed?
I mean, this is really bad timing. I probably
No,
it's
how
not
about
my
you,
place
you
to
have
text.
to abbreviate it. How's Edw? EDW.
Edw.
Oh no, here's what you tweet.
Text him. Text him.
Pete.
How about I say this?
Have you heard
up? Question mark.
Smart.
How's Ed?
No, how about this?
Yes. I love that.
No, how about this, dude? Did you hear about Edwin?
Like he was asleep and he didn't know. Dude,
Dude,
check
wake
the
up.
news. We
Check
might be in
Twitter.
trouble. Edwino down.
Who is Pete Alonso?
Pete Alonso
Polar
is
bear.
the home run king of the Mets.
Oh,
he's
he's a hit
amazing.
man.
He's a
Okay.
great guy. He's a Christian. He has a lovely wife, family, and they come to the shows. We did a show with them last year at the Paramount, which is a great theater. Numbers were great for that.
Yes.
Just like in
the
Syracuse
Mets
Funny
help sell
Bone.
tickets
Tomorrow
yeah.
and Saturday.
4 tickets remain for the Saturday Late Show. Get them, and I can't stress enough how good it was to come on the show today. I was literally worried about these tickets moving,
they're
and now
good.
I just got a
We did
message.
it.
Yeah, we do move tickets.
Jason,
Mike, as a Mets
Jason
fan,
texted.
As a Mets fan, how are you feeling about Edwin?
Well, based on the tweet that I see from SNY, not good.
Disheartened, would you say? Would that be a fitting word?
Yeah, the perhaps the entire season part is somewhat disconcerting.
It's probably his knee is probably either blown or it's. What else could you hurt
It's
there?
a
You're
little
fucking-
bump.
ACL?
It's a little bump. The guy probably just nipped it against the other guy's knee. You
They
know when
probably
you
would've-
bang knees?
Yep.
Why would you get an MRI for that?
Just to make sure.
Yes.
Oh, it was my funny bone. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
You have a funny bone in your knee.
Remember when he tried to limp off the field and he realized I'm gonna have to drag this leg
It
behind
literally
me?
looked like
It
he was
went
dragging
from
a
limp
broken
to
leg.
wheelchair in about a minute and a
Yeah, I know.
half.
Who do you think he is? Ironside? You know, for anybody over 50.
We got in New York. What a day for New York sports fans, huh?
Yeah.
What a roller coaster ride. Pat McAfee gives us
Patty McAfee.
the great news. By the way, 498,000 people were watching him live with Aaron Rodgers yesterday on YouTube.
That's a lot of people.
That's more than
Sure
television
is.
shows.
That's big numbers.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers is on with him and says that, yes, he is going to the Jets, assuming the Jets and the Packers work out a deal. Which
This
they
is
will.
amazing.
It's incredible. We're going to have Aaron Rodgers on the Jets. We're going to have Edwin Diaz
on the
closing on the
Mets.
Mets. Not so fast.
Jets, Mets. You bring me Aaron Rodgers, I'll go to a Jets game.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers coming, dude.
I've been to a Jets game. Jets, Bills. You ask how'd I get those tickets?
How'd you get him?
I know people in show business.
OJ?
No.
That's how, because
There's
it's
an
Bills?
incident at the motel with he was selling some merch. I would love that if the Jets go. I don't get to that stadium a lot. I'm
Aaron
going to see
Rodgers
Ed
coming.
Sheeran. That's
I would
who I'm
like
going
it
to see.
too, just
That
to
sure
watch
is
it
cool,
not
too.
happen.
You what?
I like.
do you mean it's not gonna happen?
The Jets. I hate as an organization. I hate them. So
Why?
I just think they're terrible, and they don't have a stadium. I just think they're a shit organization. They hurt their fans every year.
They get to borrow the Giants stadium.
Exactly.
Aaron Rodgers feels as though that
Airbnb fucking NFL team.
They got to pay a cleaning fee when they leave.
Yes.
Yeah, did you book the stadium? Well, we don't have. Where are we going to play that?
There's pet hair everywhere. You guys, you goddamn Jets.
Aaron Rodgers said that one of his big problems with the Packers is that he doesn't feel like they treat older quarterbacks going out, and this may be a bigger NFL problem. Older quarterbacks that still have a few years, but that are on their way out. He says that they're not treated with the respect that they're owed because they're just kind of pushed out to make room for the younger kids. It's a problem Aaron Rodgers has.
No, that's how it is. So you go to a team that's really struggling, whether you'll be like a big. I mean, it's New York. It's not a small
New
pond,
York, baby.
But the team, like you'll be
big fish in a small pond.
Yeah,
The
but it's hard to
Yanks.
say that about it. But like Brady going to Tampa, I mean, that was the piece that they needed.
Yeah.
And
it's a
good move.
Sure was great move.
Aaron Rodgers going to bring New York a trophy.
I think your issue is you're conflating success with being good at the sport. I think that's a problem.
right.
I think
This is like you asking about killing.
Yeah. I think that you bring in Aaron Rodgers, morale's going to be boosted. That's how Super Bowls are won. Morale.
You think everything is morale. You just said that the Mets are going to do better because they're going to be motivated by Edwin Diaz's injury, and it's morale.
You're thinking a
whether
very
you
Westchester attitude, right? This is New York. This is grit. This is grime. We don't take no crap.
So whether
we
you-
overcome when our pitcher hurts his knee from jumping.
You know what I don't like about Aaron Rodgers? He's asking Joe Namath if he can use the number 12.
Nice.
And that was Namath's number. And it's like when you come to the Jets, you got to just put your number down because it was Namath's number. You don't ask to use the number.
Yeah.
That's shitty.
Well,
Why?
he
He wants
thinks it's a
to
big
wants to
deal.
honor it, and they're going to retire his number with the Packers, I'm sure.
It's not honoring it, though. That was Joe Namath's
Stealing
number.
it.
What do you think about that? Are you a Jets fan, Mike?
No, we've been over this on a number of occasions.
What were you a fan of?
The Dallas Football Cowboys.
I thought they were chokes.
Well, can you imagine if somebody wanted to come in and use like number 88 or 33?
Well,
or
88.
Did they retire Irvin's number?
No, they keep it for. It's like an honor to be the number 88 receiver. So CD Lamb.
Oh, I
is an
didn't know
honor.
that. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought they retired that.
Right, so Aaron
Number
Rodgers
12
wants
was
to come in
Staubach,
and honor
What was Aikman? 8?
Namath.
8. Yeah.
They retired that.
He was good. Remember that Aikman guy, Jim? He was good.
Yeah, I mean,
wait,
he's-
is it turned into a sports show?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's a great cornerback.
He was good. That guy could throw.
Like, that would be
Run.
annoying if somebody... I think him wanting to use the number is like, come on.
I don't think he said he wants to use it. He said it's a conversation to have
No, it's not.
if he signs.
But he said it like very calmly, right? It's a conversation to have.
Then, yeah, we'll get there.
The number's been
Also,
retired.
COVID was a scam to steal the election.
Yeah, why don't you go one of your darkness retreats? That's what I'd say if I was Joe.
I love it. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to give us a splash of personality too.
I think so,
He's
too.
a wild card.
The Jets are going to be elevated.
They are going to be elevated.
Here's what I'm predicting. Playoffs will happen with or without
Jets,
the Jets.
I'm predicting 737 max.
What? I think the Jets will go far. Aaron Rodgers is going to sell tickets for that.
Yes, he will.
Yeah, he's like Aaron Berg in Syracuse. Like that's a ticket mover.
It's literally almost sold out.
Yep.
It's a ticket mover.
One ticket left.
One ticket. Be that ticket holder. Who's gonna get the golden
I hope it's not.
ticket?
You know, sometimes in the daytime they'll have like a medium at these clubs now, like Sunday in the daytime.
Is
like
that right?
3 o'clock or noon, they'll be like, "Come on by for Joanne the medium," and she sells it out. She's like, "There's a mother that died over here," and people are like, "Oh my god,
My mother died 8 years ago.
Yeah, they're all like 50-year-old
I'm telling
women
you.
that are like,
And they're
yeah,
like-
all your moms are dead.
They're like, she sells out. She sells this, then sells merch like dead moms. Or
Yeah,
something. I
yeah,
don't
what
know
it-
what
yeah.
it is.
What does
I
her
talked
merch
to my
look
dead
like?
mom, and all I got was this lousy T-shirt.
Yeah. It's an urn with the talk bubble, I miss you too, coming out of it. A cunt.
Cremation is better than creation.
So you're not excited about the possibilities that we're getting now? I mean, I think it's gonna happen. You know, I don't think the Packers want him around anymore.
I don't give a turkey.
You don't give a turkey. No. There are no turkeys left for you to give in this
Don't give
scenario.
a- I could care less.
Right.
Again, I don't watch any sports really.
Unless your teams are winning.
Then I'll watch. Yep.
Oh boy.
Great fight this weekend. Leon Edwards, Kamaru Usman 3. That's what I'm going to watch.
What
Saturday.
organization is putting that? PFL?
UFC.
UFC. Oh.
It's in England.
Oh.
You gonna go?
welterweight championship. No. I have to work.
What, on this?
No, I'm doing stand-up.
Where?
He's not just going to England.
Cellar. Yeah.
Why wouldn't you go to England?
I'm a jokesmith.
Yeah. You could do it over there. They got clubs over there.
No, I know. With the flight and all that, it probably cost me $8,000 to fly. I'd make $400.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be worth it.
But it'd be pounds.
It's in pounds.
Yeah. And then
That's a great point.
It's $275.
I'd like to go back over there. It's fun. You been there?
I used to live there.
He lived in England
when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Ugh,
Well, I
gross.
mean, I wasn't born.
Yeah, he was
I just-
conceived in a soccer riot.
No, I wasn't conceived.
Wow.
No soccer hoodlums conceived me.
No. I just mean your parents were out on a date and they got pressed together by the rush of angry people and it just happened.
Guess we should get married.
Ole. I don't get it.
Only time I ever went to Wembley Stadium was for wrestling.
And?
It was fucking awesome.
Were you there for the Hulk Hogan match? Hulk wrestled at Wembley.
It's a lie.
Did he?
It's
No.
total fabrication.
I want to go see Black Sabbath Bridge.
I was actually watching a YouTube video of a compilation of Hulk Hogan's lies, and one of them was indeed that he wrestled in Wembley.
Wembley, he did.
For a
There's
sick
an empty
child.
seat.
Yeah, he said it in the song.
Empty fucking seat. Kid wasn't even there. Why? He was dead.
Neither was Hogan.
Full coffin, though, if you want to take Lemons McLemonade.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I lived in England as a child.
You liked it?
It was fabulous.
Was it? Did you wear knickers?
All the time. It's
Yeah.
the only thing you
Sure.
can wear.
Hot.
Yeah.
No underpants.
Nope.
A blazer?
No.
No, I
Did
mean,
you dress like normal?
I just dress. Yeah.
Yeah.
Knickers and no shirt.
What do you
That's
think of Idris Elba?
Idris.
He was a bouncer at
Sorry, what?
Caroline, so I love him.
That's what I heard. I saw a picture of that a few days ago.
Yeah.
Not only was he a bouncer at Caroline's, but then Greg Charles took a picture with him,
Yeah.
and you could see Idris Elba's penis in his pants.
Oh, I forgot those guys knew each other probably from back.
This could not be true.
You could see the penis.
He bounced there when you would work there?
I don't remember. Bobby Cheech I remember very well, but I don't remember him. I'm sure I knew him because I was working there.
Hi, Jim. What's up? Hi.
Yeah, that became.
Oh, my God.
We
But
all-
he's packing.
we all
Dick's
laughed
almost
at-
as big as mine.
We all laughed at Greg Charles because he became a part of a very memed photo because then after they put this out, they tried to crop it at the waist.
Yeah.
Why? I mean, waist down, hopefully.
But there was the damage had already been done. Greg Charles took a picture with Idris' penis.
What do you think of that penis, Jim?
I mean, he's packing. He's probably got a fucking 9-inch dick.
It's a good sized cock, right? I mean, it may be a bit because he's got no underwear on. Is that what we're hoping, or he's
Don't
wearing
know.
boxers?
I don't know.
He's probably slightly plump. 'cause he's
That
standing
right
next
there,
to Greg Charles.
That's what 3 and change, soft, and that's
Not
probably
bigger than 3 soft.
that's
5.5, 6 soft.
that's not 6
Jeez,
inches.
6 inches.
Oh, you're
soft?
right. He's probably a big guy,
He
right?
is a big
Yeah,
guy.
he's not 5'2".
So he's packing 9 or 10, you'd say.
Yeah, I'd say about 9.
And very charming British accent.
Yeah,
Really
very
great
good
actor.
looking.
Stringer Bell.
Do you think
The Office.
I mean, is he married?
Don't know.
Because he would probably wreck some pussy.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah,
Cool.
and bouncing at Caroline's, you probably get a lot of girls coming out of your show all hammered and stuff. And he's just waiting there. Let me get you a
That's a
cab.
close up.
Yeah, I'm sure that he.
Is every picture his dick?
Yeah, I mean, he has a lot of bulge.
Come
pictures.
on, that one's been no.
That's why his head's in his hand. He's like, I can't hide it.
It's him and John Hamm.
Wait a minute.
He knows.
I want to see the ones of Michelle Obama with the penis. Those ones were the
Me
ones
too.
that I loved.
A little bulge in
That
the
looks.
skirt.
Oh yeah, he's got. Come on, that's a pretty big dick right there. Because I was just about to start shit talking this movie Luther that was on Netflix.
It's a show, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it a show? I thought it was a movie. God.
Big bulge.
Well, look, you know what's going to be a
Willie.
movie.
Got a big willy.
What's going to be a movie?
Look at me
is,
big cock.
Yeah, like a cricket bat.
Fancy I sweep your chimney with this?
ran out of.
Oh, it's so big. It could be a ship.
Aaron Berg is going to be at the Funny Bone in Syracuse tomorrow and Saturday. You can go and get your tickets now. AaronBerg.com. Berg's Base every Monday, of course. You can see me along with the star of the room, Greg Sestero, in Yonkers tonight at the Alamo Draft House, doing live commentary over the room. That's going to be a blast. And yeah, Aaron, it's always good to see you, man.
Dude, thanks for having me, man. It was so much fun, and I can't believe it. Syracuse is sold out, so
Boom.
make sure.
So try to get tickets anyway.
Don't. I'm in Dallas next weekend. Syracuse is sold out. Check me out at Hyenas, man. Thank you. What an honor to be here.
We'll see you later. Bye, everybody.
This has been Jim Norton and Sam Roberts. Listen whenever you want with the SiriusXM app. Free for most subscribers. Download it today and start listening outside the car.